Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to DMPM Plays. My name is DM Polmohara, and you are watching uh, Fate of Horizia, Ancient Trinity of Tincorran. This is our homebrew D&D 5e campaign that we are running, and you are watching our fourth iteration of Fate of Horizia. Now, on this game, we will see how the players will plan out para mag-go sa kanilang specific mission on freeing members of the Heaven's Throne Guild. So, nevertheless, uh, with all things that happened prior, uh, we will validate what would be their course of action. For now, let's see what the players will go to. Alright, good. Okay.
Dala nating prisoners is like to be transferred to the prison
Yeah.
na yun. Specifically beside the cell ng mga hinahanap natin. Pwede natin ilagay sa forgery kit.
Yeah.
Alright, good evening everyone. Magandang gabi. Magandang gabi at hopefully you are energized and you guys have all this massive plan. But nevertheless, bless you. Alright, nevertheless, ano ba to? Let's go ahead and start our fifth episode of Fate of Horizia, Ancient Trinity of Tincorran. Now, last session, you guys succeeded on drawing away the emerald box, and sort of provided the town with their own set of arms. The guild also provided several of its members to sort of train the town. In fact, Tagon, the uncle of Lord Drager, will be left behind, and siya daw yung gusto niya mag-train nung mga tao from Solterra. This give you guys some prestige and some favors from the people, and nevertheless, there is a mission at hand. In 4 days, uh, you guys, whoever will be left on to this mission, you guys will be needing to work on an opportunity against Father Demostian. Abduct him, assassinate him, whatever. The thing is, just in context for everyone, Father Demostian would be sort of a conclave link to this destabilization plot that is going against Tincorran. This is towards Pariston. He tells you that there are specific groups who aims to further destabilize the kingdom. The case kasi with the Tincorran, contrary to several other kingdoms in the continent of Seromea, it is divided into three factions: Shalhard, the Neals, and Titanos. Everyone else is a single. Everyone else will be a single kingdom as it stands. So we have Bayan Alderas. We also have Terasmonia, the Isvalan Cosicre, Wivinkane, and kahit hindi stable ang status ng Glacier with regards to who's owning it, Glacier is being known as Glacier. But for Tincorran, which comes in as the biggest kingdom in Seromea, it doesn't help that the kingdom is divided into three, and to further destabilize it is an opportunity for other neighboring kingdom to sort of expand their needs, or whatever the colony is. Uh, Another thing on this is there is a threat coming in from conquest, yeah, being that there are monsters that spawned about 3 years ago in Conquestia. Uh, were monsters that seems to be crawling into the whole place of Horizia. There are some claims that some of this are already in Siromea, although as for all of you guys, you haven't sort of experienced it. Nevertheless, you may have heard of it from the noise or from the talks in the town. So, now before the assassination or whatever you will do with Father Timostian, Pariston requires, hopefully, that he has the uh, all members of the Heaven's Thrones Guild. We have 3 members that are currently on the prison, which is Carmine, sort of the group's bard, or the face of the group, Gavner, a warrior, and Kadushin, which is the guild cleric. They were caught because a few days back, Pariston was commissioned by Artulus and Barco to reinstate magical protection on to a document that is stationed in the Vivek room of Fancres. Now, the thing is, while they're doing that, they were caught red-handed, na hawak-hawak yung ano, and they are mistaken and not proven not guilty. Proven that they are on site when uh, they are perceived as stealing the gate documents. All of them are imprisoned. Tapos nun, one member of the guild, Lilimon, has a connection with Vanguardmorn, and that lead up to NYROC, and having them help the members escape. Although, instead of having all the members escape, it's only one member, which is the guild leader Pariston, who's able to escape. In the case of NYROC and Vanguardmorn, they haven't done the entry to the town. They rendezvoused outside of the main city, wherein that's the time that they helped Pariston regarding his escape. Most of the tasks for escaping was really done by Lilimon and Pariston, with some distraction that was done by Vanguardmorn. Nevertheless, it's about 11. Let me just double check the time. It's about 11 a.m. into Chubros 21. You are being asked to sort of plan things out on what you guys will need to go to para you can accomplish this mission. And at this point, I would like you to know how you guys will approach this.
Is I'd like to do a history check.
Regarding what?
Since NYROC was there during the first breakout where we freed Kirston,
Mhm.
maybe I could remember. I have some recollection of the entry points. in the
Okay.
first.
Um, the help that you have done would be mostly on the outskirt of town, not on the Vivek room itself. Sort of
Oh,
what happened here is, sorry, uh, not on the Vivek room because that specific day, that is the day that sort of a town trial will be given to the four. Sadly, the town trial didn't happen because prior to that, Pariston was able to escape. So
mm,
you guys were out, sort of outside waiting, sort of the exit for Pariston.
oh, okay.
Okay.
Uh, in that case, like, yeah, I'll just put my suggestion, which is to, if we're gonna do this, we don't want to be tagged as enemy of the state. So my suggestion is, since we have captured a significant number of emerald bucks, we
No,
should take their disguises and their emblems and disguise ourselves with
okay,
them.
that's one point to ano. Okay, Kirsten, accused of being guilty, they are caught red-handed when that happened. They're caught red-handed. So parang ano, parang on the alam mo yung parang dumating yung mga pulis sabay an hawak-hawak niya yung document. Ganun ang nangyari sa kanila. Were they guilty? They tried to explain it, but how it looks like back then was really against how, you know. Nevertheless, ang task nila doon was to reinstate magical protection for the gate document spell. Okay, so question ni Colton. So the reason why Pariston got out was a failed public. No, it is a failed public trial for the four. They are about to go to the Vivek room from their jail cell towards the Vivek room for them to be publicly trialed on how so it's the uh, the evidences should have been shown at such time, pero since there was no trial because of the escape, none of the evidences were exposed. So, what do you guys plan to do? Yeah, good plan to come in as come in as the Emerald Box. Nevertheless, you know that there are, okay, just to point it out, some people might recognize us as Emerald Box, which may come in as not favorable for you guys on some point of view. We'll see if ever you got there as who you are.
Mm. I mean,
Should
at
we?
the very least, we can't be seen as the Heaven's Throne people.
Okay, first is should we attempt again to this? The thing is, you have no idea when would be again the public trial for them. You have no detail of when would be the next public trial. No, no. Normally, it's only one. It's only once, and there should be a decision. Nevertheless, you pwede nyo assume that the public trial for the other three has been done, and they are decided to be on jail or to be executed. Whatever their scenario is, you are not aware of it at the moment.
Okay. So who's going to be disguising as the guard?
Now, sabi ni Colton, when is the public trial for these guys? You have no information as of this moment. Pariston, even if you have Pariston or Vanguard, I would say that they don't have it. Might as well go there and ask.
Can I ask a question?
Sure. To whom?
Um,
I would say that you
so
have both Pariston and Vanguard with you guys and possibly other people. You can also have the Sherpa as well if ever you have questions that you need to validate with him.
oh, okay. I want to ask either of the three.
do we have, or do you have like a schema of the prison, like where they're
There's
keeping the father?
okay. The tree.
Yeah, if
Okay.
they have like a schema or like a map.
Okay. Not really, but Vangermorn would assume that uh, the members of the uh, Heaven's Throne would be possibly be inside of the Scarbullion, which is sort of the uh, army area, and the uh, parang bunker ng defense ng Pancras. So it's also a prison as long also as a army bunker. Uh,
But
Imagine like fort.
we,
Yeah.
but we are sure that the prisoners, the guild prisoners, and the father are there, right?
Uh, the father. Who's the father? Just in some. Is it? Are you pertaining to one of the members?
I mean, all of the guild members were imprisoned, and the father.
Father
Sino?
Timotian? Or
No,
like,
no, no, no. Father Timosthenes will be yun ang hindi mo pa alam na NYROC. You have sort of the info, the detail that you can get that possibly from the people that you are with, but as of the moment, you don't know where Father Timosthenes is. Father Timosthenes would be, ang alam lang nila is he's gonna be on the Sacrian Conclave during the day of Solidarius, which is Agairos 2, which is 4 days from now.
Okay. Do they have any like information they think will help us in like prison breaking the people of interest?
so
Uh,
as of what supplies, like how they
the thing
get
is, the
how
Scarbullion is a very fortified place. Again, it's where the army dwells, and both the listed for Fancrest guards. They also train the specific shallow wolves on that area, and the Vanguard Knights are also trained there. That's, I would say, that's coming in from the word of Vanguard. Okay, thinking to get snuck between eavesdrops and the guard. Okay, well, you're not there, so I would say that you may need to execute that once you get there. Are there like deserter for the people, war criminals? Obviously there would be criminals inside on top of the other three. But that logistics, I don't say that you have that unless you possibly get to the proper authorities with those details.
or what if one of us, like the yeah, one will disguise as a guard, or then the other will disguise as a criminal. Preferably the one disguised as a criminal should be the one who's able to lockpick.
For this though, like, are they actually there to steal the thing, or were they just like,
There are ganito. Okay, para sa hindi players ng Fate or Erase, kasi may kinalaman din to. During the time of the tragedy in 3 years ago, uh, uh, for the details ng nangyari sa conquest, wherein magic has been disrupted again. No telemagic, which is no teleport and no telecommunication. It's just that it persists in Tincorran kasi merong three magical towers that provide different ley lines of magical weave. Although medyo limiting kasi nga meron tayong tinatawag na the three ancient towers. Now, the thing with this is when that started, one the biggest family for magical protections ito alam na to ng mga, ano, ng mga players ng Fate of Horizia, that the embargoes are the ones who sort of provides magical protections like arcane locks or ano, and they are commissioned to do such things. They are commissioned to put in magical protection on this, what they the so-called gate documents of Fancres. The thing is, because of the problems in the embargo, their leader is missing or not active. Uh, Several mishaps happen within the family, and what happened is nakalimutan i-reinstate yung magical protection of the gate document. At this point, Pariston was commissioned by Artilus Embarco to sort of reinstate the magical protection manually, but they have to go there uh, uh, sneaky. Kasi ayaw matarnish ni Artilus Embarco na nakalimutan nila yung magical protection nung lugar. So this is basically their mistake na they sneaked in. The plan was perfect according to Pariston. The plan was perfect. The distraction for the guards has been done by both the sides of the embargoes, plus the running members back then by the Heaven's Throne. But something given. Eventually, they are caught red-handed. Something happened, or that they didn't know, that they didn't accounted for, and they were caught red-handed holding the documents.
Someone like someone sold them out most likely. If the plan,
You can assume it that way, although Pariston has no means to validate that on his end. But yeah, pointing that out to Pariston, Pariston would also agree to you that someone may have sold them out with regards to that details. Nevertheless, the plan should only be within Artulus Embarco and the members of the Heaven's Throne. Nothing outside. No one should be getting that info way outside of it. I would say, Chase, you also know this pre-hand because of this information. Although nga lang, nung time na yun, may task ka na iba. So, what do you guys plan to do?
we can try to bust them out, like if ever we can't do it sneakily. We'll try to do it sneakily first, and if ever it gets chaotic, we can just
Fair
we-
warning from Vangermorn, he will say that Scarbolion is a very tight place. Might as well get an opportunity wherein those three will be getting out. Although that info he doesn't have. If you're gonna be doing it in Scarbolion with all the members of the protective soldiers of Fancres, it will be a major challenge.
I'm proficient in calligraphy. We can try to have me create like some sort of paperwork that maybe we're like tourists of the
Calligraphy is
Side.
reading ancient readings. Ancient not making proper document. Forgery kit ang kailangan mo for such.
Meron proficiency sa ako, si San.
Okay.
I was thinking like, pwede tayong like endorse ng letter na may transfer tayong prisoner into the prison, specifically beside the cell na hinahanap natin. Something like that. Para immediately dalhin nila tayo dun sa tabi ng cell na takas.
Who's going to be the prisoner?
if we go into a cell, then they might take our stuff though.
No.
Correct.
May naka-disguise naman sa atin as guards, quote-unquote. Yung escort ng mga ita-transfer na prisoner.
Unlike yan, na pre-remove na yung mga weapon. Wink, wink.
Kumbaga, we are assuring them na they're unarmed already, pinabili namin. From
Wait.
prison yan to to prison, ganyan, wala na sila. Pero actually, nakatago yung mga, ano, yung mga weapons somewhere
Wink,
sa
wink.
carriage natin. Yun actually,
Okay.
teleport.
Well, you can do it approach, pero again, you're not yet on Fancrest. You're still in Solterra. If that's your plan, tell me if you're going to Fancrest
Probably,
already.
yeah. A question, just to make sure that the plan is like okay ba? I like that plan. Sino ang ifo-forge natin na pangalan?
Eh, pwede ba tayo magtanong? Ay, alamin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sino usually, oo. Like, mga Sherpas ba? Or mga, may kalaban bang Sherpa may kalaban ba tayong Sherpa? Or,
How
It
about
doesn't even have to be someone great value. It's just like an
Random person.
yeah, just
how
a
about
letter
Father
that says
Demotion?
Second Citizen, like a tour guide or a
How
tour
about the father?
from the school.
He,
Father Tomostian.
yeah, let's have his, you know, let's have his name there.
Be my guess. So yeah, I won't stop you on Stutch. If you want to do it, although yun nga lang, repercussions, just to point it out, if you guys will not be careful of who you put in, that means you may have prying eyes against you, if ever. But
Or Brigante. Let's like use his name.
Yeah, I think whatever will happen, will happen.
Yeah.
Depende sa roles natin.
I feel like we're a bit too worried about the possible long-term
I
consequences,
mean,
but like,
anything can happen
yeah, let's
in
focus on the now. Yeah.
alright, cool. Nevertheless, Bry or Tellori and Chase, do you guys have any sort of inputs on this? Nevertheless, let me know if you are going to Fancrest already. At such point, you'll be taking the martini, and I would suppose that the two other guys, Trulalu and Santiago, will be with the Cherokee, unless you guys will be doing something else.
So wait, so who's gonna be the guards? Who's gonna be the prisoner? Or and is everyone else gonna disguise as Emerald Buff? So like we can all be, you know.
Thing is, you don't have any suit of the guards as of the moment. Uh, the guards in Fancrest has sort of a distinct look as well.
Kailangan muna natin
Uh,
kumuha
Long
should
guard.
isa.
should or should
Yeah.
should Toleri know what a vanguard looks like at least?
Of course, of course. You know what the Vanguard look like.
So who's going to be the prisoner?
The Vanguard looks like this. For the lorry.
Pwede na natin ipapasukan sa instruments in advance. I mean, scout. Instruments.
That's how a Vanguard would look like.
Oh, Telluri, that's good. You can disguise as a vanguard.
This
Wait,
would
what about
be
prisoner?
So yeah, who's the prisoner? Or you know, are we all
Kaya
prisoners?
mag-disguise.
That's me. I mean,
Kaya mag-disguise.
now. Generally, you're gonna be splitting up the party for this, if ever that would be the case. But yeah, be my guess.
so are we all
Split sila pag iniwan na sila sa cell.
Correct.
are we all prisoners? The rest of us, or like is there only one prisoner? Or
Pwede siguro yung iba mag-pretend as visitors. I don't know. Hindi ko alam. As tour guides yung isang ano yung record ni JUIN.
won't that be weird? Like we're carrying a prisoner at the same time we're carrying a tourist in one party.
No, no, no. I mean, bubukod sila just in case na yung ruse fails. Hindi ko alam.
Uh, so what should we be wearing? Like normal clothes, or do we just get someone's emerald clothes? What do you think?
I would say that you drop it on chat. Who's gonna be taking which role or what, para at least finalize.
yeah, we'll strip the prisoners that we have from Emerald Box,
Okay.
and then we can
Possibly get.
retrofit it to our body.
All right.
Oh, okay.
All right. You have you would have their greenish cloak. their uh,
Their
their so
emblems.
oh yeah, their emblems as well.
Okay.
You can have those as well, dangling with you. Nevertheless, as of the moment, the only one that has the Heaven's Throne emblem lang naman is si Chase. So there, unless someone has sort of assumed that they would be rolling with the Heaven's Thrones already.
I mean, it's gonna happen, but I mean, not now, but like, yeah, at some
Okay,
point,
question.
maybe.
So let me know. Okay, list up. Maybe drop in chat who is who.
Okay.
Then who do you plan who is who? Then let me know if you're going to Fancrest already.
Oh, DM, how
Yeah.
many emerald bucks do we have as Christmas right now? So far.
There are 12.
Oh, okay. I guess we can all wear it. I mean, as default,
Uh,
our default outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Maybe
all
we
wear
can
it.
write like a letter na this prison break was brought to you by Emerald Box signed by Brigante. Then they we frame them somewhere and then leave it there or something.
No? Pwede naman to create more chaos.
Yeah, to create more chaos. And
And
we
then
won't tell the party or
Oo nga,
something.
may ready na akong forgery. May ready na akong
Okay,
forgery
good.
for that plan.
Uh, I can't see anything ha kasi Discord lang ako.
okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, they're currently looking at the map for the
Um,
for Fancrest as of the
walang
moment.
gustong mag-share. Joke. Walang gustong mag-share ng screen.
Someone just maybe just share the screen if you wanted to, guys. I cannot. My I will throttle very bad if I do share.
let me try.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yay.
Okay. Mhm.
Uh,
Nevertheless, guys. So yeah. What's the list? Who is on the list? And okay, Colton, would join up the Everstone game with the condition of helping him with this and that? Yeah, of course. Whatever the details that obviously you relayed naman kung ano yung kailangan mo. So I would say that Pariston, if ever they got information, they will possibly give you details if ever they got to some of that details naman. Okay, disguise vanguards, it's up to you. Kung gusto mong gawin Tellori, it's up to you.
oh,
Let me know.
yeah.
CERN, the thing is, Tellori, you have access to a suit of a vanguard. Okay?
Oh,
Okay? And you know who that came from,
okay.
okay? So yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah,
I have a
yeah, yeah.
question
Ano yan?
regarding the people that have this guys. How does it work? Is it like just an actual in game, like you just wear a different outfit, or is it like a magic thing where they transform?
If it's disguise kit, that means you have to forge or create a disguise unless you have it already on hand.
Oh,
So
okay.
far, you don't have any disguise or any guard suit of the what you have right now on hand is the emerald box attire. So no need for your disguise kit for that. You can just take out their clothes and wear them as you fit. Tapos you don't have the guards. You don't have the guards, but Telori has a vanguard armor.
All right. Who's the tallest one?
So he has a vanguard armor
But it's
for
too.
an apparent reason, whatever that case is. So yeah. So for those who has forgery kits, that means you have to see first you have to you have to watch a guard first before sort of you can create and replicate. Worst case scenario, best or the best case scenario maybe is you knock up one guard, tie him up, and you get his clothes.
Oh, there we go. So, uh, Wait, are you able to see my share screen?
Johan.
TRULALU?
Yep. I
Okay.
can think so.
Alright.
Um, can we go to the place like a day or two before the execution? Maybe we
Wala
can
namang
like talk
execution.
to the
Reconnaissance.
There's
Or,
no
I mean,
execution.
reconnaissance.
There's no execution as of the moment that you are aware of. The prisoners
Okay.
are in prison unless you found out that kailangan pala silang i-execute. Again,
No.
hindi nyo pa
What?
alam kung
Oh, but our
i-execute sila.
deadline is before Solidarium, right?
Yeah, that's Father Timostian. That's Agairusto, which is 4 days from now.
Oh, okay,
Yeah. So
4 days.
what I'm thinking is maybe we can go there early and then let's see the guards of the barracks. Baka they go to a tavern and get drunk. Maybe we
Oh,
can get info from them.
my cousin.
Like
Yeah.
This guy's uniform.
yeah, and then we can kidnap them and then disguise ourselves or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your cousin does run a tavern in the area, which is the Gentris
Oh,
uh,
okay.
Yeah, my cousin.
Sunrose Tavern. So
There we go.
Okay, nice. So I telepathically tell Santi na uy mayaman pala tong isang to.
Oh,
Alam mo na.
Good
No,
connection.
so pagka nawalan ka ng mga baso at saka cutlery, alam mo na.
oh my god.
Okay.
yeah, maybe we need to get more info. Yeah, but yeah, yun yung suggestion.
So,
Mm-mm.
um, let me know if you're off the Fancrest already. At this point, pagka pumunta na kayo doon, that means Paris, Store, and Vanguard. Info, wala na yun. So, wala na kayo makukuha nun. I'm just gonna recap some stuff that was discussed.
Oh, okay. Can I ask? Oh, NYROC will ask Vanguard like an estimate of like the man, how many vanguards and like
Okay. Vanguard Knights, it's a normally trained, it's normally being trained. We're talking about 25 to 30 people for the Vanguard Knights. The thing is, it's only a short list of elite warriors. That would be that's yung pinaka main ano nila is to protect the Night Wall Estate or the Vanguard Estate. Hindi ang buong Fancrest. Although, if it comes to that, they will work on Fancrest. The the guards are the ones that are numerous in numbers, spanning about 120 or uh, four platoons or five. Pero ang nakakatakot doon is possibly a group of five or six Fancrest guards would have a shallow wolf or two with them. The shallow wolf would be something that mahirap takasan, as they are wolves who has who is known to be empaths or can sense emotions. They basically have high insight wolves.
oh, so like there's a chance you might encounter a group of five, at least five vanguards. Besides,
Not vanguards, more likely guards. But
okay.
within the Night Wall Estate, obviously you're gonna see one or two or three, possibly posted. The more you go deeper within the Night Wall Estate, more likely the more that they are there. Obviously, and
Oh,
syempre, ang Scarbullion is also the training ground. So, since the training grounds, that's more likely where everyone else or the barracks. They are rotating over the town. So,
So a question then, does the area itself like have any like anti-magical aura or anything?
yes, there are protections. Again, some of the protections are furnished by the embargoes as well. Again, they are the
Oh,
leading protective agency as of the moment. All hail the embargoes. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. So yeah, I don't really have any other question. I think um my suggestion is go to the tavern na lang and like hear stuff like whatever we
Tama.
can do.
All right.
Tama.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone good with their questions to Vanguard and to ano
Question ako
to
kay Bangarman.
ano yan?
Would this prison be well lit, or is it like a dungeon? A deep dark dungeon?
Mm, hindi pa siya nakapunta doon but notes would be according to him would be nasa central ng ano ng buong establishment ng Scarbolion yung mismong actual na prison. So layers of guards and soldiers will be would have to be passed just to even get there.
Oh, I'd like to ask Parson as well. If he can recall any security measures aside from the guards, like any like alarms or tripwires, booby traps.
Yes. Okay. The embargoes also provide this sort of, ito alam naman to ng ano ng mga ibang players, but the embargoes also provide bullet eyes, which is sort of CCTVs.
Mm. Okay.
Bullet eyes equal to CCTV here in the India, but yeah, it is that is.
Okay, so yeah, we really
And
need to
those
look into
bullet
it.
eyes can go invisible if they wanted to, if they're commissioned to do that.
Are they
Depende
sentient or just like devices?
No, someone is watching over them. Like it's a form of scrying linked to whoever is working with Applet Eyes. It can be commissioned for the embargoes or commissioned with parang link with one member or two or a couple of members within the security of the place.
Would Parson know where the monitoring room is? Like where?
Now the thing is, for the Vivek room, he is aware that hawak yun ng embargoes. Pero, yun nga eh, they were able to get inside without any hitch. But as soon as they are performing the rituals with the scroll for reinstating the magical protection, guards swarm in.
That's sketchy and like a conspiracy brewing.
Let's do we know the measurements of the ano tawag dito yung mga imprisoned na Heaven's Throne na guild members kasi if so let's create na lang
I would
uniforms
say
for them in
Chase
advance.
Chase is aware of how they look like.
Yeah, let's just make uniforms for them in advance na lang. Like
Yeah, or like we can even bring extra emerald box
Emerald
clothes.
Box ba yun?
Yeah.
Oo. Pwede.
Okay. Make sure that once you get the details, then you create it. Each suit that you create spends about 1 hour. Uh, Anything else before you guys drop to ano? Okay. Any tower-like buildings? Yeah, of course. There's a lot. Contrary to Solterra, Fancres would be a very, very, very uh, uh, established or functioning town.
How many stories are we talking about? Like
The Vivek room itself is a big cluster of buildings. It has three areas. Of course, the central Vivek room, uh, sort of uh, a secondary building, and one that is nearest to the Nightfall estate. So three massive clusters of building with several functions on it, including museums, including the several uh, conclave linked establishments, and of course the hall of the gate documents.
around 3 stories per building. Like a
No,
building is
we're
like
talking
around three
about
stories.
six, seven, eight. story of building, especially the central Vivek room, which possibly expands to about 12 story high.
Oh, okay.
Again, this is the central.
Unrelated question.
Yeah,
Sorry, go ahead, Kamuna.
go.
An unrelated question. Can someone make like time bombs? Like just for distraction or for cover or smoke bombs? Anything of that sort?
Uh,
My answer is no for me.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I can't do it either.
well,
Oh,
the thing
okay.
is, you have gunpowder with you, kegs of gunpowder.
Yeah,
If you
yun.
wanted
Oo.
to, possibly you can make half or 3/4 of a keg, and put in proper measurement of how a wick would look like. So yeah, make it possibly. Pero problema nga lang, pag naka-wick yan, you can't bunkle it up. Kailangan ng wick, possibly kailangan medyo nakahiwalay-hiwalay kasi alam mo yun pagka yung 2 minute part ng week na dikit sa 1 minute, obviously it's just 1 minute na lang. So yeah, pag kumapo yan, so it's up to you. Kailangan may proper space for a longer time of uh, uh, but if you can
Also
hide it, then
another
yeah, why not?
another question then, like shallow wolves, they have sensitive noses, no? Would we know if there are like any kind of perfumes that can confuse them or any kind of scent?
You sort of you can try. I would say that you can try to just no, but again, they are also empaths.
A what?
They are
Empath?
empaths. They sense emotions.
Oh gosh.
They
Buti
are
kasi.
again. Ano ba to? They are high insight
No.
wolves.
Oh, dude, what if we use Screwbacks to like, be the
They
bait?
are high insight wolves.
Screw X will be the bait.
Just to point it
Yeah.
out para alam niyo na kung ano yung stat. High insight wolves sila. So
Okay.
Even better.
so if you
And
lie towards them, they'll growl at you outright. And you'll be passing some of those because ang training ground din yan is nasa Scarpulio.
oh, DM, unrelated question. What day is it now? Is it the third day or
It is uh, Chubros 21:11 a.m.
so how
Okay,
many days?
nasa may Fate of Horizia Chronicles na tab. May calendar doon. Tapos do sa calendar may naka-yellow on column E to column G. That's the year, date, and in game.
Oh, it's still the second day. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what do you guys plan to do?
Yeah. I think I don't have any more questions. I can
They're
I
not good
have
for
it.
therapy. They're not good for therapy. They're just good, the best sense of cards. But yeah, Telori, you're saying?
I just said I don't have anything to say.
Okay, cool.
Anything to add, I mean,
Okay.
nothing.
Are you carrying the armor?
Uh, we can say she is.
Cheers. Okay, cool. Okay.
Yes.
It's an armor. It's a plate to be exact. So, um, obviously carrying it on your back would show that you are carrying it. Alam mo yun? It cannot be
Yeah.
hidden. It cannot be hidden on an adventurer's pack to be to be exact. So, do you guys just let the lorry carry this distinctable armor, bluish armor that she would be carrying, which is a Vanguard Knight's armor.
Pwede bang isakay sa Cherokee tapos tabunan na lang para hindi siya maklear?
Okay.
Oh yeah, you could hide it in the barrel, right? I mean, do we have like an
Yeah.
empty barrel from sharing all the?
Correct naman. But yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So as of now, the armor is in the Cherokee unless Tellori will be saying no forever.
Uh, for the sake of Tellori's negative launch, right? Let's say that she does allow this.
Okay. Now that nevertheless, Trulalo and Santiago, you have a new sort of a high furnish
Yeah.
armor. Uh,
Nice.
you know how much
You
a plate
shouldn't
armor
trust.
costs, so there, it's a plate armor cost.
You shouldn't have trusted us, Joe.
Pag tingin
Okay.
mo wala na yung isang peraso ng belt, wala ng botones.
Yun nga.
Nachi-chip na yung mga gem part. Yeah.
Screw waves, alam mo na.
Dim,
Yes.
yung ano, I'm gonna trade in yung hinaram kong light crossbow and
Alright.
crossbow bolts to a longbow.
Noted.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. Is it off to the... Is it off to Fancrest na?
Yes.
No more
I think
okay.
so.
Serve the guards.
Okay. Uh, the travel towards Fancrest would take about 8 hours. So you're gonna be arriving there about 7 p.m. So I'm gonna be uh, updating the time in game. So it's now 7 p.m. and Chubro's 21. Do you have a entrance that you are planning to go to? There is indeed the two entrance. Sorry. Okay. There are indeed the entrance near the Scarbullion. This one. Obviously, this one is also here. Another one here. There's also one here. But you are currently on vehicles. To be exact, the Cherokee and the Martini. Uh, Pariston will be taking the Fort Iron and the Hutch, as they will go to uh, one of the Shellhard's tower.
A question.
Yes.
So, yung sa tavern ni ng cousin, may garage ba?
I would say that um, no. You know what? Even NYROC doesn't have any AT as of the moment. He knows that there's a
Oh,
tavern there. It could be possibly just the same tavern as his.
okay. If wala, meron bang like parking space?
Of course, it would be place that you can. Although nga lang, it will be distinctive that uy, may nakaparada
Diba?
ano. Although the place is high commerce and so so you may not
So it's
you will not stand out. You will not stand out unless
Okay.
it's an armored vehicle or a tank. If it's the Fort
Okay.
Iron if it's the Fort Iron ni Chase, that means that's gonna stand out. Pero since he's
Okay.
gonna be using the Martini, no.
No. Okay, good. Okay, so
So
my suggestion is to go sa entrance na nearest sa tavern ng cousin niya.
anyone uh, uh, disagreeing with that?
No, I agree with it.
Cool. All right.
I have no complaints.
Right. So, arriving at the entering the gate from the Emerald District, uh, prior to getting inside. This is one of the main gates, which is indeed a vehicle can pass through. You are seeing you now have seen a vanguard soldier, but anyone, anong attire ninyo? Your current attire, or is someone wearing already the emerald box pretending to be the prisoner?
I think
Yeah.
mag-attire muna kasi we're just getting info pa eh.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, you entered Um, there's a little security that but the main guard's question to you guys is, since I would say that you guys are sort of on a convoy, uh, Chase and Trulalu, you are guys are being asked of what's your business in Funkas.
I show him my loot and I sing some off tune song and say that I'm here to perform for a tavern, and then I telepathically ask tawag dito Snoozles, si Snoozles ba? Hindi. Or si Cern ba?
Si
Si
Chase.
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 Yeah. Si Chase, what's the name of the tavern? Please answer. Oh my god, I don't know.
I would say that you already got the name, the Gentris Sunrose Tavern.
Yeah, so I'll say that I'm here to perform with this very talkative cat and this other idiot
Assistant. I'm
yeah,
his assistant.
assistant. Yeah.
All right. How about the guys on the martini? Chase, you're being asked question of what's the purpose of your entry.
Okay. Mm, nakikita ba yung iba sa
Of course.
mga nakasakay?
Unless you guys will be hiding. Unless those guys will be declaring that they're hiding, you're seated proper, prime and proper on who you are.
Ayun. I'm here to visit someone. Some
uh,
friends.
Friends. Okay. Um, what district? I would say that the map has been relayed out to you already. So, what district are you pertaining to? Where are they from?
Timuran District.
Um, okay, so sabi sa inyo na okay, good. Since you're going already to the Emerald District and the Gentries is there, might as well get registered. Sabi ng guard sa inyo, there seems to be, we are implementing a new system similar to some places, different places up north, who's pertaining to a different continent. We're sort of exercising the Registria also here. JUIN, you are aware of the Registria system. Is a proper system that several towns or several kingdoms in conquest are exercising. Uh, it is a congregation of people who are listing up people, their backgrounds, their details, and communicating it to a one centralized database through mages who has means of doing communications from afar. So they're doing it also here. And to your surprise, NYROC, the Registria office is also Gentris. So they ushered you guys to proceed to the Gentris as soon as possible. Um, Horse guards will be guiding your group. So as soon as you are traveling towards the road, anyone who wants to do something, like maybe get out of the car as soon as possible, sleekily or whatever.
I'm fine because I'm just gonna be visiting my cousin. Yeah, nothing sketchy about that.
All right. So
We're going to park na?
indeed, Nyrok, as soon as you got to the Gentris, you realize that the tavern of your cousin is like 6 times bigger than yours. Uh, it has sort of much bigger rooms, 3-story high, with the floor plan being more extensive than ever.
Oh my god.
From the looks of it, it seems to be sort of, kumbaga kung 3 or 2-star hotel yung yung tavern mo, He's like 5.
Oh my god.
That's the distinction. Okay.
So it's like Marriott. It's like a Marriott compared to my Hotel Sogo.
Correct.
Oh my god.
Correct. So once you get there, uh,
Diamond Hotel.
yeah. Once you get there, you realize that parang may portion ng building that is specifically where people would be going into. They ask to have your vehicles be on a place wherein it's guarded by several members of the Fancrest guards, like 4 or 5, and there are other vehicles as well on that place. You guys are ushered out, and instead of having you guys go to the tavern, they go to the sort of office. They ask for your names and for your registry. I want to know what names would everyone be given. Let me just roll for this really quick. Um, they pick you at random. They point to Santiago. Santiago. They ask for your name.
Um, name?
I would say that you cannot talk if you cannot talk amongst yourself. You're gonna give fake names, so it's gonna be an outright decision as of the moment, because you didn't know that you are. Huh?
Sabihin ko lang. James the
Okay. Santiago, you're going as James the assistant. Goes towards Tellori. Tellori, you're your male mode, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And you, kind sir, sabi niyo ano?
Um. Mm, wait. Thinking.
Do you want to give your full name or your name? Note that you're also an emissary to the Nails. So if you want to give that as well, you can go ahead.
Telori Nocturne.
Does this name and
Yes.
that look have been sort of you sort of parang pinakilala na ba to as someone who's an emissary for the Nails, or hindi pa?
Uh, let's say they recognize the surname Nocturne, but not the name Telori.
Noted. Alright. Noted. Sabi naman just got the name, tapos tapos he again, he's cross-referencing things. Trulalu. Name?
Jesse, James's boss.
Noted.
Jesse the Beast.
NYROC.
Mm. Well, it is my cousin's tavern. It'll be weird if they call me by a different name than.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I thought your name. I'm gonna go with my real name because I think I have the
Okay.
most legitimate reason to.
Okay. You go
Okay,
there.
so-
Okay. Are you sort of related to Alatea and Gentris? Gentris being your cousin, and another cousin would be Alatea.
Yes, they are my beloved cousins, and I'm here bringing some entertainment for my cousin's tavern. Feel
Um,
feel free to drop by for some drinks once we're ready.
uh, sabi niya, ano ba? Okay, one of the assistants who are naming out getting your details, uh, tried to get. Okay, good. It seems that a someone from another member of the Sunrose is getting registered to the registry. Yeah. Good. They fetch. One of them fetched your cousins. As of the moment, they're not here yet, but I put in the tokens. Okay, next would be Chase. Chase, any sort of deceptions that you're going with. Nope.
He's gonna say, yeah.
Unless the cat speaks out, then yeah.
I'm gonna register myself as ano, Chase Arsenal. That's it.
Chase Arsenal. Ah, okay. Tapos nun,
May records na sila sa akin.
malamang. Malamang.
Eh kasi ano sila, may network sila, 'di ba? To other
Correct.
kingdoms.
Correct. They would have records and possibly link you to a guild if ever. They would have capability of such. Just to point it out. Next, JUIN. JUIN? Are you giving out your name? Jude? Nakamute ka, just in case. Jude, going once. Going twice. Hindi ako narinig ni Jude or something.
Jude.
Jude, nakatulog na naman to.
Jude na lang yung name niya sa registry.
Jude, my man.
Hello?
Jude na lang yung name niya.
Okay.
Screw gawin natin meow para
Well, he is not talking as of the moment. He feels the sensitivity of the situation, so he pretends to be a normal cat as of the moment. Sir? You there? Nila. Messaging Jude as of the moment. There. Okay. Right. So, okay, not sure what happened to Jude, but we will proceed. So, you guys arrive into the Gentris. As soon as the names gets checked out, so pinantay lang kayo sandali. First to TELLORI says, Mr. TELLORI, are you ever
Yes.
linked to the Nocturnes who are the magistrate in the Nails?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
He ano ba to? The one I was talking to you says that um so are you an emissary? An emissary being someone who is tasked to overlook several outskirt of towns or outskirt areas. So question is, are you an emissary?
Yes. Yes.
When
Yes, I am.
When you say it, uh, okay. I know it's the middle of the night, but what would be your main purpose here in the in town? I think we made it clear with the members of the Neals that we are not accepting any emissaries within our town unless maybe there's a special occasion for it. You are free to enter.
Oh,
So I would ask that as soon as the morning rises, you pack your things already. So medyo persona non grata ang ano ang trato sa rito, Telori, because of who you are and how you present yourself.
oh. I really just came here to visit the Gentris
Sabi niya, okay.
just for a vacation.
Right. Nevertheless, we will ask you again to sort of be on your way as soon as daybreak. Uh, Sadly, we will not allow you to leave this premises until that time. So until the morning comes, you are confined within the place of the Gentris.
parang tinitain siya.
because of who she is.
how she presented herself.
Carry. Now, Chase Arsenal goes to you and says, "Are you the famed Chase Arsenal of the Heaven's Thrones Guild?
Yes, that is me.
You are aware that several members of your group are currently in prison for uh,
Oh no.
for uh, uh, attempted
Percent.
stealing of the documents of the prime documents of the town."
I am aware
Okay. And what is your purpose here?
to cooperate in any kind of investigation.
Ooh,
He looks at you and says, uh, not to form bias that you on this, since the three will be going on trial. Yan, nagkaroon kayo ng date. On Agairos 4, um, um, trial of the
Matagal.
three.
We can
Ah.
still enjoy the town.
No, the thing is, Agairos 2 yung target nyo kay Father Timostian.
Yeah, matagal.
Yeah. But the trial of the three will be on Agairos 4. They're gonna pass the Day of Solidarius para hindi daw makahapot sa holiday, but they said that uh, good that you wanted to help because we are getting as for the details here, eto prime details of what we have. uh, we're not getting anything from the embargoes regarding their side of their story as being relayed by the other three. As of now, the trials are stalemate. Until the trials on Agairos 4, those three will be detained.
So, who should I speak to regards to cooperating?
Since you are a member of that guild, for no bias, we would ask you to abstain from any uh, sort of uh, trying to get with the council. Unfortunately, I will not tell you who will be the council who will decide for the tax. Siyempre, hindi naman nila i-dispose kung sino yung
That is fine. I just need to know the authority that's leading the investigation. As you may know, I
there
am
are
also on the side of justice, and I want to make sure that the justice is right.
he
Punish
looks
them if they need to be punished, but only according to the truth.
he looks at you he looks at you and sees how sincere you are with the take for the group, and says that might as well snoop. We will allow you to snoop into town, although the Vivek room is off limits for you. Uh,
Wait, what's that? Ay, yung prison mismo.
no, no, no. The Vivek room is the place where it happened. This is where the museum where the gate documents are placed.
Sige, sige.
Okay, he will
Wala
allow
naman
you.
dun yung ano, no? Yung ano, parang
Yung-
police station, whatever.
It's on the Scarbullion, which is here.
Tayo.
Okay, so yeah, no, it's not. It's so far. So, you are off limits of the Vivek room. Everywhere else, and also off limits as well on the Vanguard estate. But feel free to snoop into town. Although, rest assured that you'll be on prying eyes on this.
Can I request an audience since I'm also here for another purpose?
What would
With the
that be?
Vanguard Monarchs.
Um,
Well, I'm a member of, I guess in my information, a member of a family of the Vanguard Monarchs is now missing in action. and it
Ah,
happens to be one of my close friends too.
sabi niya, no?
So
Sabi
I
nung,
want to, yeah,
ah,
know what's going on.
oh, then we'll send in, we'll call in Regard first day in the morning tomorrow.
Send him to the Gantris.
He will try to speak with you regarding his, his, ano bang tawag sa ano, sa, uh, parang ano, parang brother mo pero coming in from a different wife. Ano ba tawag doon?
Two different steps.
Brother, sister, no?
So step brother. So yeah. So yeah, you'll be
No,
speaking with
sister-in-law.
no, not in-law. Step brother. Step brother to. So
Brother.
you're gonna be speaking
Okay.
with the step brother tomorrow then.
See.
Okay, so everyone else, you guys checked out. Uh, um, as soon as you guys get in the
Do I
tavern.
know anything else dito sa Rhaegar na to?
No, as of the moment, you
Okay.
didn't ask Vanguard. I would say that he would have said it if ever a question towards Vanguard has been relayed. But
So,
as
before that, mag-telepath message lang ako kay TELLORI
okay,
and ask TELLORI na please try to get as much information about the inside as possible.
so yeah, you
Say
tell
that
them.
again.
Because you're going to be like detained there for a night, try to take as much of the insides as possible. Like ask questions and whatnot if possible.
Tellori just not.
Oh, good. Good job. Okay.
Nawala si Jun.
Or DM, like I would like before we left the country, I think I was requesting for like the A3 hardware bikes, stuff with the armor, and then selling my leather armor. I typed it earlier.
Sorry. Okay. Sell the leather armor. Purchase ano? How much would that cost you? Wait lang. Armor. Leather armor 5. Sige. Sana inulit mo lang pero yeah, I'll just check the armor. So you sell off your leather armor. Wait lang. Leather armor cost 10 GP tapos 45 out of it. Okay, cool. But since 10 GP, half cost at selling, so it's 5. Then I'm gonna less 40 GP for you. Alright. Let me just update yung ano, yung cash. 2 to 40 minus. This bumps your AC to hop to how much?
Plus one lang yan.
Plus 1 lang ba? Okay, cool.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like a 60 USD.
Ah, mali. Bakit hindi nagano? Okay, mali. Mali ako. Okay, there. There, 183 down to 183. Okay. Mhm. Okay, values. Okay, I've got. Right. So, okay, cool. So, as of the moment, you guys are in the Gentris. NYROC. You see a familiar face. This is your cousin, Alatea. And she goes towards you and says, "Oh, bakit nandito ka? At saka sino itong mga kasama mo?" Surprised that you are here in the first place.
Are we close? Like, you know.
Um, Alataya is not that alof sa'yo. The Gentris is medyo uh, you have a good childhood with Gentris, I would say, but as habang tumatanda kayo, he goes a little bit too distant from you, being more of the planning guy para ano. And medyo ano kakaiba na ano na ang establishment nyo is named after him. Hindi binibigay ng mga members ng Sunrose yung kanilang name as for the establishment. It's only given to those who has sort of uh, become much better on their job.
Okay. I
So,
guess I'm picturing us prim and proper, if if even if not close. So like, you know, give her like a warm greeting. Still, dear cousin, it's been so long.
she looks at you and says, uh, "So, did you heard about the new business that we have gone into? See the improvement?" Tapos ano, he lets you see that the interior of the place is much furnished at your place.
I think to myself, wow, flex.
Yeah, she did
But
flex a bit.
yeah, I'm like, yeah, I've heard about it. That's why I'm here. I wanna, I've had good memories of this place, and seeing you take the reins and make it even better. I just had to come and see. And as a gesture of goodwill, I brought some entertainment that you might want to, use for your tavern.
Um, he looks at you and says,
Yeah.
uh, he looks at you and says,
Sinismo ko suya.
not scheduled for the night, but will try to give them a spot as I am the one who's caretaking over. My
Oh yeah,
brother,
no
yeah,
pressure, no
yeah,
pressure.
yeah, my
Yeah.
brother would be coming back down anytime soon. Feel free to be accommodated within the area. Although I know that your cousin, I know that we are related, but it doesn't mean everything is free.
Oh, I wouldn't impose. Oh, you know
Okay.
me.
Okay. For the night, everyone will be spending out 2 GP of their stuff. So I will be deducting 2 GP from your overall cash.
To confirm, are we all getting our own rooms,
Um,
or is anyone bunking with?
there is it's not yet established. This is just for the entrance, accommodation, food. There's no rooms yet.
Oh, I see, I see.
Rooms would be another cost,
Got it.
and this is not an this is not a high society. I mean, this is not a normal hotel or an inn. After a few hours or just an hour staying within the facility of the tavern, um, Gentris uh, steps down from the upper floors and made his presence be known to everyone. As some of the people there are up, gave him some, asked him for some drinks, thanked him for the service that he has been doing, and he gives an eye to you guys, but still accommodating all other guests. After about 15 minutes of talking to numerous people, unless you want to sort of grab his attention, um, he goes towards you and says, like what I have done to the place.
I don't, but I'm gonna lie and say, and act impressed.
You're not impressed. I mean, honestly,
No.
okay. Honestly, two business at one establishment is really a hard task to manage. But it brings in the gold, sabi niya. Uh, it brings in the gold, and it will it will provide, and it that's why it's more favored currently uh, by our central or yung pinaka uh, main ng Sunrose.
Mm. Oh, I'm so angry, but just gonna ride along. I need their help. So yeah, I give a lot more. NYROC gives more platitudes to Gentris,
Mhm.
saying that uh, how successful he is.
He looks at you and says, "Well, just enjoy the town. I'm just enjoy the place. Uh, although the guards are there, yes, you can see that the place is guarded with about 10 guards. Uh, Pancras guard. Um, Outside, you have seen two shallow wolves already on this establishment alone. As you can see, the place is very well secured. No hanky panky and uh, no discernible uh, bad business here. Nevertheless, I hope that the same goes as well with your tavern in Solterra.
Mm. Oh yeah, actually, I might even be taking notes on your success. Use
Sabi niya.
it to improve.
Well, here's the thing. Um, would it be okay if I put in a satellite office of my Gentris to your tavern? You see, I'm planning to have all members of the Sunrose family be part of this registria system that we got from Conquest. Yeah. So, they're adapting and mukhang siyang gusto niya magsimula nito. Uh, a system wherein they try to get info from everyone with a central. I will be sending a mage who's capable of long contacts to other mages to make this sort of network. I will just require a certain office or like a room that we're in this establishment of mine or this little installation of mine can be done to Solterra, since Solterra is like a smaller town.
Mm. Oh, by the way, do they know me as Corin or Nyrok?
NYROC. Ah, no,
Oh,
sorry. Let me know. Do they know you as? Now you tell me. Do they know you more as Corin or NYROC?
I
I'm
mean,
gonna.
lore
I'm,
wise, Corin, because like now
Corin.
it's like
Okay.
my own,
Okay. Okay. My
So
bad.
that
So
means like
all
that.
this time they're addressing you as Corin.
Okay, so like even the registration, I placed Corin like by the default.
Okay. Cool. Noted.
Okay, that's good. It works for me. Oh, yeah, I'll take into consideration. Let's talk about it more later. I'm a bit weary. It's been a long day's travel, and like I said, took me a while to bring these people to as gesture of goodwill for your tavern. And then I gestured to yeah James and Jesse,
Jesse and Jane.
Jesse
Jesse,
and James.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse James.
And then like I just sort of inquired, oh, what kind of rooms do you offer Gentris now?
Sabi niya, meron kaming central room that could possibly accommodate your group. Although it's a steep price. I see that you are a big group, a travelers group.
I am
A whole
offering
day's coverage would possibly cost you about
uh
7 gold discounted already.
Ooh. Uh,
Living accommodation.
oh, like, then like thank you for the discount. No, I do want to let you know I am offering uh Jesse and James as entertainers free of charge. I'm not gonna charge you for their. They won't charge you
L-
for anything, and they're good. They're really good bards. I've heard them in action.
okay.
It's a
Sabi
sight to
niya,
behold.
sabi niya, well, I don't think that I have a slot within the next 10 day. Possibly gonna give them a possible slot within the next few after that, especially I already had booked my entertainers for the incoming Solidarios Day.
Okay. Oh, okay. Can I gesture to Jesse and James? Show them something. Play my
Oh
weird code.
no. Um, when I heard that, can I go to the owner and ask, um, can we perform outside the tavern so that we can, attract people to go inside? Would that be a better business
Sabi
move
niya,
for
ano ba to?
you?
I don't need to do such things as of the moment. The thing is, everyone who's coming here to Fancrest goes here directly because of our registria system. It's mandated by the townspeople. I mean, by the kingdom that everyone
Oh.
be registered. So I don't. I'm not forcing people to come here. It is imposing of the law.
Wow, you must have great connections with the government to get that contract. That's
So,
amazing.
when I offered this, it was a spark of a great idea coming in from the northern continents. It is something that I would say what I will leave as a legacy to our family.
Wow, how very like long-term thinking of you. And while I'm doing that, can I take a look, like scan his body, like does he have any like signs of a guild or possibly any kind of like secret connection with any kind of organization other than the government?
Sure. I will give you two DCs depending kung if you use perception or investigation.
Uh Tim, can you roll perception for me?
Perception daw.
Ano lang, flat lang, di ba? Tapos ilan yung ano mo, modifier mo?
Uh,
I
you can
I
just
think mine
you have
is
access to his sheets naman, so yeah, we can just roll from there.
Yung sheets niya na lang, teka. Open ko to. Si
Uh,
Santi yung naka-open.
and then I maybe Santi can also do his own perception then. Like I telepathically ask him kasi I'm kind of leery about discussing.
Sige, pwede bang help na lang DM sa kanya
sige,
with
cool.
advantage?
Cool. Maybe roll for him at advantage.
Perception.
Yep.
Bakit perception? Lumabas na ba?
Hindi pa. Not on my end.
Yeah, not from my end either. Wala pa.
Wala pa.
Okay,
There,
okay.
okay,
Sige.
14.
14.
Okay, so as soon as you sort of take a good look of this individual, um, at a normal attire, he looks like a very refined noble, but obviously, uh, he may have something else to offer. Uh, you see that he seems to be wearing some magical protections on himself as well.
Oh,
Oh. Hmm. I I I look at I look at Santi and then someone has a lot of someone is walking with a lot of net worth on his body.
Yeah,
Um
he's packing
I
heat.
yeah,
He's
exactly
packing
it.
heat.
Um so I say, wow, you're very impressive, sir. I would really love to like be connected with you in some other way. Is there anything that me and my assistant here, James, can do for you, like even just like serving alcohol to, you might need some hands to serve alcohol to your guests. Yeah,
And
it's
your normal
similar to that.
attire, your normal attire ni ano ni Trulalo and ni Santi is more of traveler right now, right?
Yes.
Okay. Looks at you says, okay, again, I will work on a spot for your performance. But I do see that I I am able to see that you seems to be well traveled. Um, why not this? Maybe send some mages on your way here so that I can possibly talk to them if they want to be a part of my registria system that so this gives you the idea that hindi pa fully built yung kanilang system of registria. It's being found parang pina-foundation pa as of the moment, but the thing is he is getting mages for such kind of work, and he is like focused on it. He's just getting more employees for such. So maybe if you have some mages, so the qualification, if they are aware of how to speak telepathically from afar, then that too should be good enough.
Okay. Can I speak to him telepathically? Like, how about me? I can speak I'm
Can
speaking to telepathically now.
can you ano ba to? Can you do it like afar? How
Maybe in the future.
if, then once you get to that part, I would possibly consider you be stationed on one place for such. Since you're a friend of my cousin, I will possibly assign you to a place that would be conducive for your talent as well.
Oh, that's a great plan, Mr. Boss. And then
Gentris. Gentris ang pangalan niya.
thank you,
Then
Gentris. That's it's wonderful to do that. By the way, if I may ask,
Magkakaroon ka
I
ba ng
have
access sa
something.
ano nga ba yung telepathy na malayo? Ano ba yung Bray yung para sa telepathy na
60
malayo?
feet.
Ha?
60 feet yung telepathy.
Hindi, yung malayo. Yung asing talagang sending niya.
Telepathic band.
Sending.
No, telepathic band is within ano lang, di ba? Within
Hindi.
vicinity lang.
Hindi.
Sending malayo, diba? Tsaka anytime o message pa yun.
Sorry, I forgot I forgot that spell. Is it message sending or not? Sigurado ako telepathic band, hindi.
Kung malayuan yung telepathic band,
Ah?
Parang sila.
sending malayuan din yan.
8 willing
Hindi mo kami
creatures.
pangalan. Pangalan, diba?
We're talking about kingdom to 30 feet lang ang telepathic band.
That's on
Ah,
casting.
on casting. Duration is 1 hour. So may yung duration niya. Sending. Sending is
Sending yung instant na third level spell na ano.
yeah, sending. So if you have access to sending, go back to him.
Okay, I definitely will. And by the way, just a little small favor. My friend, no, not my friend. Oh, duh, he's just my assistant. My assistant here really likes guards. So maybe if you want someone who talks to guards, like customer service, both of us can help.
He looks at the news and says, then might as well sign up for the Scarpullion. I know that from time to time they open up their doors to whoever applies to wants to defend uh, the town and also this place. If he's good enough, then possibly instead of just a normal guard, he can possibly pass on as a vanguard knight.
Oh, that's really cool. Oh, and lastly, by the way, it's nice that you're safe here, and I'm seeing that you have great security. Are there like any like shadow guilds or thieves guilds here that we should try to avoid?
Uh, there are many that are coming in and out. Good thing that the protection of the Asian towers and the place are coming in. There are a lot of guilds already that has come into this place. Tapos he looks into the register and says, currently, including the membership of a Heaven's Throne, points out to to Chase. I do
Oh.
have six other guilds here.
Mm. Which of those six guilds are like the strongest and like the meanest
As
and
as,
evil?
as I would like to give you that information, it's just classified to those who came in here.
Oh,
Oh,
He
okay.
just looks. So yeah, if you can get the ledger, why not?
I also talked to my cousin. Like, yeah, let's catch up. And you can talk to me more about how this registry works.
So, yeah, you just have to make sure that you apply a service of a mage who has who has an ability to send messages. Then possibly just have someone do the registering like a clerk. Two-person job with an installation, but you have to make sure that they are on a central hub.
Should they already know how to send message telepathy, or can that be learned? Can that be taught by your personnel?
As much as possible, I would like to hire people who are capable already. No trainings. I would possibly get the people who can do it already.
Okay. The thing is, I am interested in setting in possibly getting a satellite office. However, in my town, we tend to keep to our own. If you catch my drift.
Sabi niya, and that's
But
why, and he cuts you off on there. Sabi niya, that's why we'd like to have at least full details of everyone who's there. Um, the thing is, the registry system could possibly help other towns, especially if there are problems within that town, and possibly get faster help be relayed, help be relayed much faster.
okay, then okay, how about this? Let's meet halfway. Uh, I could, endorse that proposal to like the Sherpa of my town.
Mhm.
However, like Eric said, they tend to keep to their own. You may need to teach a mage from that town on how to do it. It's no outside mages.
Sabi ni
Can I do a
Gentris,
precision, or just to like sweeten it up?
well, wala kang magti-training kumbaga. Well,
Yeah, like
if you find someone within the town that could possibly do it, then let's talk.
oh yeah. Or even better, I may, or no promises yet, but I might have a mage friend of mine come by soon, and since she's gonna be in town, and I know you don't do trainings, but maybe she can, maybe that mage can, intern to your main branch here and like learn the ropes, then.
Yun nga, wala nga lang training. Kumbaga, they just, sending lang naman kasi siya. Parang ganito, isang clerk na magre-register. So, everyone that comes into town, kailangan nyo lang sistema with the government or
Yeah.
whosoever on the guarding place na instead of them wandering to the town outright, uh, they go to this specific office. Once they get there, the clerk possibly register, ask them about it, cross-reference with major details that the town is parang into or like has interest with, then uh, if ever needed, there should be at least a guard within the area. Then the mage. After siguro ma-consolidate lahat ng information, send those have that mage send it to a central hub.
Oh yeah, yeah, I got that. Yeah, no, like basically just learn the ropes of the system, but I guess the mage will be will just learn the telepathic messaging on her own.
Correct.
But in the meantime, like you know, while she's here, she can learn it while in town here how it works.
Um,
And basically, you're also selling it to her because she's from my town, and you know maybe she can help me convince the Sherpa to implement it.
well, maybe yeah. Go back in town. Go back to once you go back to Solterra, maybe ask for possibly who's like a practitioner and expound themselves with regards to that stuff. Convince them to make that their focus, so that you can sort of hire them for this stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. I got that. I may have one that might arrive maybe tomorrow, or like not sure if she'll be in town tomorrow or not. But if she does, maybe I can walk her through here while she's here.
Uh, that's fast. That's fascinating as well. Sure. Uh, as soon as we she seems capable, then uh, you have to make arrangement on your town so that you can ensure. Kasi ito pagka walang walls in town, everyone just can just come in and out without hindi nyo rin makokontrol yung tao na pupasok at madadrive sa sa office nyo, 'di ba? Alam mo 'yon. Pagka walang means to ensure that the people who's coming in and outside of the town, then they will just be lost with regards to yung info na dala nila, hindi nyo makukuha.
Got it.
So yun yung isang kailangan mo i-secure with regards to the system of the town. That
Yeah.
means more security na dapat sa town. Although, yun nga, the more security that you need, that means more money has to be used for
Okay.
those people. So, you have to ensure that
Then like
hindi naman pwedeng parang, dagdagan lang yung gwardiya rito, but wala naman sila makukuha or something, di ba?
then I asked like one last question. Like, as of right now, in this town, how much percent has already registered?
I would say about 90-95%.
Alright, good going.
I did have several reports that someone has sneaked in, but we are. It's good that the guards are all over the place and they're looking, especially our dogs. And
Got it.
you also saw that he has a shallow wolf on his parang room that he's on the second floor. Merong shallow wolf na nakabantay at nakatingin sa kanya pala. So he sort of employed one on his own.
Got it. All right. Yeah. How much again for the room?
7 gold for the night, and I'm pretty sure that it will be accommodating your party.
Okay. Always wanna contribute to a family member's business. So, yeah.
Are
Let's get
you
that.
are you paying that on your own?
Oh, am I playing that?
No one's chipping with you. No, it's for the whole room.
Do I pay upfront or?
Yeah, each that's 7 gold for the night. It's about
Uh,
7-8 p.m. in the evening already. So check
yeah.
out
I
another.
gesture to the party. Hey, yes, it's just 7 gold, and like
Yeah,
giving
and
them
I
the
say
look.
thank you for taking care of my and James' part.
Okay.
You're such useful generals.
NYROC, you have you're down to 279.
That's
Like,
very
uh,
kind of you.
So yeah.
like I make a mental note. Oh my god, I am still gonna charge KIERSTEN when I get back.
Mariposas mo naman.
All right. So, you guys arrive. You guys are staying within an Telori, with your case. You are to depart tomorrow at
Oh yeah.
daybreak.
Does everybody know about Tellori's
Yeah, yeah.
case?
Everybody knows when the
Oh,
register says about it. Um, it is relayed that she is to depart tomorrow.
okay. Like, can I propose something regarding that?
Yeah, sure. But not here. Are you guys proceeding to do to your rooms already?
Oh, para private yung conversation.
Oh
It's
yeah,
a
yeah,
private.
yeah, yeah. Go to the room.
Okay, good. All right. So are you? I will suppose that's your room. I will go. I will let you go back again to the planning table just for the details. But yeah, what do you guys plan to do?
Oh yeah, like I have like this, you know, regarding Tellori's case, since we can't have her like leaving us the next day. So like yeah, Tellori, like what needs to be done. You need to disguise yourself. At this point, I still know that he's a man, right? Or
Yep.
do I know that he's a girl? Oh, okay,
No, no. She. You don't know that she's female.
okay, yeah. You need to find a way to be a whole different person by daybreak, or else they're gonna kick you out. Which is actually good, because like now we know about the registria system, and they're currently looking for a mage, and yeah, managed to talk to my cousin into
Ang
allowing
tanong eh,
like
may access na ba si Telori sa sending? Wala pa
no,
ata.
but like
I don't think so.
Yeah.
yeah, but like based on the discussion, like just like just show how it works, like yeah, like demo. So like and he's my cousin, and I already paid 7 golds for one of the best rooms. I guess he can humor me with like, it's my mate friend still learning. He or she's still learning how to do Talabad, but she's on the way to it. So if we want us to promote the system to Shalhard, show her how it's done. She,
Well, it's a third
Being
level
a homebrew
spells. Yeah.
person is the easier part for me. Learning telepathy, though, that's a whole other story.
At saka ang
I mean,
mangyayari dyan is mako-confine pagka na-assign siya sa gano'n, mako-confine siya sa office. Hindi siya makakalabas basta-basta.
yeah. I mean, are we doing the? I mean, we're not doing the mission like tomorrow, right? We're still gonna gather intel.
May
Yep.
time pa tayo, di ba?
Correct.
Yeah. So like maybe yeah, cause like the thing is like I asked about the percentage of how much of the people were already registered. Like we can use that to our advantage. Like if we can get access to that, if Telor can get access to that info.
Yeah. Okay.
So, what?
Baka, DM yung registry ba? Would I know, chat know about it? Because I was thinking, if my prisoners here, are they part of the register? My
Yes.
prisoners?
Likely.
Yeah, exactly. Oh
Likely
my
it's
god, yes.
likely it's being counted for. Although yun nga lang obviously privacy it will not be allowed, but maybe you can just post some strings or whatever.
Tapos nakalagay rin where they are in the city.
Not really yung talagang down to details. So what you would expect on the case of the tree is what could have been possibly been told to you by Vangermon already.
Yeah, but we could also like no, we could also no, but like that's just the tree. You could also check out Father Timostian. You could check out where if Lady Month's registered, or like
Yeah, I was thinking baka pwedeng you can pretend. I was thinking you can pretend to want to know more about it,
Yeah.
tell it to your cousin, and then give you an access, perhaps.
It can work. It's,
He's not gonna give you the the whole ledger to be exact.
yeah, he's
But
probably
at
like gonna
least
give you the
if you're gonna
you
be
know.
asking about specific info, then it's best that you can maybe just tell him that okay, I need this detail. Will you be able to provide? Tapos if not, then respect his decision, because
Yeah.
that is
Wait,
his
who was
decision.
the one who was trying to? Was that you, Trulalu?
Santi.
Oh, Santi, like maybe you could help out Telllori, like just like put on the facade of that you guys are like on the way to learning how to be, you know, long distance telepaths.
I think Jess can help with
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that
Jesse.
plan.
yeah.
Yeah,
Actually,
Jesse.
metagaming wise, that's next level.
Ay
I
no,
can
wala si
learn
ano,
that.
si Tolori.
Oh,
Pero
there we go.
ano naman eh, standard naman yung deception mo at 7.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
So, I think it would be best.
yeah.
Do you have a list of names that we want to check? Because I think
Oh yeah, let's form a
Jesse
list.
can get access.
but
Like,
I'm not, because again, the downside is if I am employed, I can go out on adventures.
But
wait,
you're not going to be forward. We're
yeah,
gonna,
I think intern.
just like the old days, we're gonna con our way through the data.
Okay, we'll try. But
Let's forward to the data.
yeah, let's see. But by the way, I talk maybe me and Santi and even Mr. Screwex, we can go down and try to get some beers with with the guards. Maybe we can get more info there.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Oh yeah, yeah. No. Then like,
We're gonna stay at the bar, the three of us.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you guys, okay, so you guys have, hindi lang, may message sa akin dito. Wait lang. Seen to message. Wait lang. Alright. Two. It doesn't show what message is that. Okay, never mind. Alright, so, nasan to? Okay, good. Right. For okay, for so Trulalu and Santi will be going towards
Bar.
the bar area, so to sort of talk to the guards. Cool. How about NYROC? What is he doing for the rest of the
I'm
night?
thinking, what time is it? 8 p.m.
Roughly about 9 already.
Oh, Shout should be closed by then. So yeah, I'm not gonna go outside. But I would, I would like to, maybe have dinner with my cousins. Is that possible?
Yeah, it's possible. Okay.
Like, just catch up. How's everyone going? Then like,
No, that sure.
fry what you guys been.
Okay. Cool. I would say that the free dinner would be awarded for you. How about Colton? Colton, what do you plan for the night? Also, while Colton is typing, Chase, how about you?
Gonna visit the marketplace.
In the middle of the night?
Mm-hmm. 8 p.m.
Um,
na ako na.
okay. As of the moment, the only marketplace that you have passed by would be the markets within the Emeran district, possibly around this point. Uh, it's again in the middle of the night, and and you can possibly go from there. Until you, what time do you plan to stay out?
Na 10.
Okay, noted. Cool. All right, so let's resolve all your NYROC, with your dinner with your cousins that they would possibly give you. Uh, what would you possibly ask for or possibly talk about?
Uh, you know, uh, first, like make platitudes, let them, get them drinking, let praise them, really raise their spirits. Then, like, I start asking, like, how did you get this far? Like Jenkins, wasn't like this before. How did you make it
Uh,
the way this man? Like, who did you
uh,
have to,
Inspirations. He got some inspiration. He'll tell you that he got some inspirations from his travels.
Oh yeah.
Talked with several adventurers, and as
Mm.
he went as casual as that.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
And how did you get the government to agree with you? Like,
I told them that the walls may not be enough. They have good soldiers and guarding system, but they didn't. But this system will possibly be able to ID people ahead of time, and he's willing to help. And
oh, like,
he just presented all positive stuff that the government will be able to get benefit from, and he's gonna be dedicating to closely working with them. And the government just says, yeah, we don't see anything wrong with this. Let's go ahead with this plan. Kasi it's
mm,
very beneficial. The system that he's pointing out, the register system is very beneficial. Even other kingdoms are practicing this as well, especially the ones on the north.
then like, oh, so nobody, like, no one like resisted your proposal. No one challenged it.
No, no one. There was, well, it didn't get to that point na parang kailangan niya pa ano. It's like a unanimous thing.
Amazing. What else can I ask? Uh, um, Crap. Okay, and this wasn't not much intel to go on with this dinner. So like, I asked about the family status. How's the main branch? You said you wanted to unite. Like,
No,
it's
sabi niya, ano ba to? Sabi niya, once na-establish niya to fully, he'll gonna talk with the main branch and possibly have this sort of a thing with all the branches.
you think the main branch will agree, or do you,
Kung makakausap lahat ng members ng government, he feels that this would work.
but based on this context, he's just a member. He's not actually like the main
He
man
he's
of
not. He's
the
not.
family.
He's not. Your father, your stepdad is sort. I don't know. No, not a stepdad. Your father pala talaga. Yung actual.
Oh,
Yes, yeah. He's like a cousin. So, but he has the good ideas. But this idea, you know that it's very beneficial, especially for those walled cities. Because if you have walls, there are lesser people that are coming in and out. You have soldiers to possibly guard, and if the government agrees with this, then you have soldiers to go. So, making sure that this system takes in effect.
okay. So, is your plan to just be in Shalhard, or do you plan? Because right now, isn't our government a bit, like
He
fickle right
is.
now? It's like
He says that
they.
ano, but he talked to several of other members of the Sunrose in the other Antitanos and ano na, and Nials. So you might see other uh, other Sunrose taverns in a different place with such establishment.
Okay.
More of the central towns of those taverns. So for Titanos, expect that he had talked to the Titans capital, and for the Neals, he may have talked to the Neal central branch already.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm out of questions. Yeah, he did most of the talk, right? Elizabeth didn't really talk much.
Ano yan?
How about Elizabeth? Like,
No, Altea would be ano,
oh, sorry, Althea.
uh,
My bad.
Alateo again. She's gullible to you. Uh, uh, it's not every day that he sees members of the Sunrose within there. So
Uh, I
she's just very fun to you as of the moment.
I didn't notice any reactions to any when like any did she did react to any of
Not
Gentry's statements when he was
not
gone.
really, not really.
Hmm.
He shows a little bit fascination on his brother's idea, na ganon ka profound down to that specific detail.
Okay, and the way I perceive it, so far I'm not seeing any ill and ulterior motives with.
Wala. Again, everything seems to be positive.
Okay, hopefully
Again,
I guess we.
this has premise on the previous campaign with on a different place that the Registria system really works.
Okay,
Mhm.
all right. And then yeah, I just like yeah. After that, I just like confer again. Like yeah, you remember we were talking about getting some people from my town to yeah, they might yeah. What's your name again, dude? Curly Jesse? I mean, Santi. Are you
Hindi,
James?
wala sila rito. You're currently on your
No,
private
like
ano.
no, like yeah. I
Jesse and
meant like
James.
who was who was the one that was like promoting to my cousin earlier?
Jesse.
Jesse.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, like yeah, Jesse. I've known him. Yeah, couldn't telepath, and yeah, like I said, there's another mage also working on his or her telepath skills. So yeah, they might drop by maybe tomorrow. You can have them teach your ropes.
Alright. Cool. Sabi niya, sure. Right.
Okay.
Okay. So I guess the dinner is done. Let's go with Chase. Chase, you're going towards the Emiran markets, right?
Mm.
Okay, that's because that's the most closest. What do you plan to do there?
Ano yung kind of goods they're selling?
Um, well, that's this is a sort of a wet market going closed already dahil paggabi na. Not much of the regular stuff. Food, obviously, you would see that there are some specific delicacies within the area that has been uh, like a store that is open as of the moment. Pero yun lang, nothing that really stand out. Why?
And how about the other markets?
What are you specifically looking for?
Just trying to look lang naman kung ano yung mga pinagbebenta dito sa buong kingdom na.
No, nothing to be. Oh, sand sails. Note that the southern part of the town, the living dunes, is a massive desert that connects into the middle of the uh, what's this? Sorry, I forgot the name of the place. Um, that connects towards the North Inspire Glade Range and the main desert of Shalhard. Um, we have what they call here uh, the Sand Dune Villa, a place wherein it's sort of a leisure area, but instead of a beach, it's a sand desert surfing area. You will see like surfboards and sails for them to sort of ride the dunes, kumbaga. Oh, that's a sort of very distinctive from other towns. Everything else seems to be like the norm.
Normal lang. Sige, sige. Open pa ba yung mga weapon shop, armor shop,
I would say that the blacksmith shop
body
would
shop,
be
something?
closed at any time.
Pero meron sila mga ganun.
Yeah.
Specifically on magical goods. Okay.
There's none. Again,
There's
there's
that.
only one magical goods consolidated at this place, and you already know what it is.
Oh, DM, may I interject?
Yes,
Who was named the person again that was supposed to be there but wasn't there, or the one that hired
Artilus and
uh,
Barco.
Artilus? There we go.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, there. So yeah, so Chase, you know that if you, with regards to magical items, there's one place, SM. De, joke lang. Yeah.
I
And
forgot.
wala sila dito.
Their place is right here.
Sure, go check it out.
I would say that you're gonna be coming in late at the night, but sure. Once you get there, it's around 10 already. You see that they're closed. Some may just some
Any
may just
notes on what time they're open?
uh yes, they will be open 6 o'clock, but you can also see a note that protection services are currently cancelled as of the moment. So yun, merong isang note.
Parang wala silang mga schedule on opening hours sila. Lahat ng
6
mga
6 a.m.
Okay.
They would be open up, but yun nga, may specific note doon.
closing time. ng
Closing
ano.
time, it should be closed by around 8.
And the other places that I visited, ano yung closing hours nila?
Generally, kung kaya pa nila magbukas until wee hours of the night just to provide, but just these are just general stores like for food, for magic items and for weapons. They normally close at 6 or 8 depending.
Sige, sige.
All right. But yeah, there's just a specific note there. Protection services or magical protection services are currently cancelled as of the moment. ETA non-disclosed. So, no protection services as of the moment. Why? You don't know. Right. Let's go for Colton. Colton, what are you doing? Okay, okay. May nakalagay ba? Looking for yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. Nearby the Scarborough, ano, uh, there is none. The nearest would be the walls itself. The walls stands about 3-story high, but it's an open wall. You will see people that would be looking at you as well because guards do pass by the walls as well. The Nightwall Estate. The Nightwall Estate has a 10-story high wall. You don't see inside of it. It's the biggest establishment in the area. It's covering. You would see a sort of a spire in the middle, which means that it's much higher. But the walls are sort of parang looming over the town. So, seeing through the town, seeing to the night wall estate above it is a cannot be thing. Right, cool. So, make okay, noted. Meanwhile, while you're doing there, while you're you sort of got the inspiration already to create the your upgrade of your weapon. You got the I already put in your character sheet the details of your oh sorry your 200 your sorry I forgot the name. I forgot the name. My bad. I'm looking at your sheets. Your double barrel. So you have it. If you have the money to buy all the stuff and at least 8 hours of work, you will be able to create your double barrel already. So, for the others, note that again, I have improvements for you at a certain level. So, ang meron lang ako as of the moment would be Chase, which is his inventions. And for Santiago and Trulalu, your tandem skills. But you will get it on a certain level. Alright.
Yabang boss shop eh.
Ha?
Wala rin, hindi rin magagawa.
Hindi rin magagawa, tapos kailangan niya ng pera for it.
Basta lang ulit mo.
Yep. So, I'm gonna go. Daanan ko muna si Tellori. Tellori, during the night, what are you planning to do? Again, you are bound to leave by 6 a.m. escorted to be outside of the city. What do you plan?
Unfor- Hillary uses her disguise self, or rather, unuses it.
Okay.
And if anyone in the room is bothered to look, they see a girl who has pretty much almost the exact same traits as the man they saw earlier.
So you're basically just random on one half. Unless nobody get that reference or super underrated na ba yung anime na yun at wala nakakalam. But yeah. Okay. Well, grabe wala na nakakalam ng run mo one up sa inyo. Sino? But yeah, never. Okay, yeah. Si Tim lang.
Gusto ko, steward si Shampoo.
No. Okay.
That's a bold question to ask of you, Colton. I am a woman.
Yeah, so yeah, as of this time, you are being questioned, but you basically undisguise yourself in front of the party, right?
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's that? You're a con artist as well. Santiago said.
Exploiting.
I would not say I'm a con artist. I'd just say that I'm a woman.
Uh, you are a different of gender, but if you like to get a room again, you know that you know that it will cost you differently. But as you turns yourself back to a different gender, obviously your attire will also stand out. So changing a bit of your outfit would be suggested so that you won't be recognized as such. But what do you plan to do?
Um, does anyone have a disguise kit?
Meron ako. Santi, I do have my lady disguise kit.
Do you intend on using it?
We need to use it when we enter
Okay.
the
Hindi, ang disguise kit is kumbaga parang it's a means to make a disguise. So just to point it out, it's not an attire. Do you guys what I'm thinking is Telori, you're actually asking for an alternate attire. Tama ba?
Yes.
Yeah, there.
You can
Just to point it out.
you can use it to craft a disguise if you
Ano,
want.
yeah, an alternate
I'll be using
attire.
it before we go to the
Okay.
mission.
So yeah, for the alternate attire, are you just what are you planning to look at right now, Telori?
Wear a dress.
Yeah, just a dress. Something to make her look more like a woman.
All right. right?
since her outfit's already rather enough
Okay.
covered up.
Question: in a scale of 1 to 10, how beautiful would Tellori be? Or do you wanna roll it?
Uh,
Yeah,
subjective.
So or be it's either be a subjective one plus or ano, or it's up to you.
Tia or Catriona or
Or Riza Maiden.
charap, charap, charap.
or showing value.
I'm still boggled with the idea of how not no offense about this how different Raisa May Dizon against sino nga ba yung maganda na ano, na Little Miss Philippines
Yeah,
din.
where it's back.
No, yung Little Miss Philippines.
Pauline.
Hindi yung recent lang, yung recent lang.
Hindi ko ngayon naisip eh.
But yeah, Raisa May Dizon and ano, sino nga ba yung maputing babae? I forgot her name.
Marine? Si Marine? Wait, Marine is Asos like Kapada.
I'm not sure. I don't think that's Marine yung name niya. But nevertheless, the difference. But yeah. Okay. Nevertheless, ayoko mag-draft na. Kasi baka mamaya sabihin na judgmental ako. Ang gwapo ko, di ba? But yeah. Nevertheless, so yeah, you put up a disguise. Put up your own face. What do you plan to do? For the rest of the night. Nevertheless, you have to be re-registered again.
Oo nga, tama. Kasi iba yung tsura mo.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure how should she re-register? Should she do that the next day, ba?
Yeah,
Do you have? Well, you can register again.
Register ka na.
Pa-register ka, but be mindful of your name because your name does stand out.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. So she goes to the. Let's say she goes back down.
Mhm. People are looking at you
To register.
as you are going down the stairs, and they may have not seen this guest, but possibly a different attire. You went into the registria. Some of the guards are looking at you, and again, as a latecomer to this sort of office, people seems to be like packing up their stuff, but said, "Oh, there's one more. Who would you be?"
Um, my name is it's Estelle.
And Estelle, what is your business with Fancres?
I'm just I am a visiting maid. I'm a visiting mage.
A visiting mage. Are you going to be part of any festivities that will be coming in for the Solidarius Day?
Well, I will be registering for Gentris as a maids that they will need.
Oh, you're wanting to be part of this registria system. Who told you about it?
So that the innkeeper's wait, she's the innkeeper's relative.
Oh, the one that just came in on ano ba to? Corin. Yes, although I don't think that Mr. Gentris will be able to accommodate you because it's too late at the night. But yeah, feel free since you have acquaintance already here in Gentris, feel free to uh, uh, enjoy the establishment as of the moment, and maybe we can book you for a meeting with Mr. Gentris tomorrow.
Sure thing.
He does he does he sort of write up everything and uh, okay. I suppose that you're just gonna be within our vicinity for the day.
Yes.
All right. I will possibly give you notice once we had the time that you can possibly talk with Mr. Gentris.
Okay.
Kasi nga gabi na hindi
Oh,
parang hindi na makapag-schedule ng
right.
schedule ng meeting for him. So it's gonna be like tomorrow. So possibly someone will just knock on your room, ask you. So just go ahead and stay in the inn and possibly get you tomorrow. Feel free to walk by within the area, but make sure that the guards are aware of your whereabouts so that uh, we can possibly best schedule this day. All right,
She
so
just nods and goes back upstairs.
cool. Are you getting another room for your own? Because again, the other room is full of men or something. Or are you going to just stay within? But a room would possibly cost you about 3 gold for a personal room to be exact.
Mm. She just knocks at the. She just goes to the room. Yeah, she goes
To
to
the
the
hall.
room and yeah, the room with everyone in it,
Noted.
and just asks, are any of you okay with my presence?
Santi says, shrugs. It's fine.
I'm like, that's a better question. Are you okay with sleeping in this room with us?
Well, I never thought about it that way, since you all saw me as a man for a while.
I mean, I personally could care less, so
All right.
not sure about the others.
So
You're
it's
cool. We're cool.
all right. So you're established to be good. Okay. So, for the troublemakers, you guys went a little bit outside. Uh, what do you guys plan to do? There are guards. They have dogs. You will possibly see a guard right on the front of the vicinity with a wolf. Don't note that you've been told not to lie in front of the wolf.
Ano siya, DM, nandun, saan specifically to? Kasi I think we want to be in the bar lang.
In the bar.
Like,
Okay, okay, okay. Noted.
eavesdropping dun sa mga na umiinom. Parang ganun yung intindi ko as
Um,
strategy.
Yeah.
okay. What do you plan to get? What kind of information are you planning to get as of the moment?
Santi's probably thinking about shift changes, tuwing kailan sila nagpapalit ng shifts, tapos saan sila nagpapalit ng uniform, because we still need uniforms.
Okay, I need you
Kay
guys
Santi.
possibly. Okay, for Santi. Okay, good. I need you to make a perception check on your end. But how about Trulalu?
On my end, first na I want to make someone a guard like very comfortable to talking to me, tapos bigyan ko siya ng mainom para super duper drunk.
All
And then
right.
that's when I ask questions.
Santi would probably step back, eavesdrop lang
Okay.
sa strategy naman.
Um. Okay. So first, I need you, Trulalu, to make a deception check because you are trying to lure someone.
Put Actually, di na ako mag-roll. 17 lang. Will that work na?
Hindi, at
Ah,
least
It's
crit.
18.
hindi. Ano ba to? Yung sa'yo, ang ability ng deception, tama ba? Deception mo ba is ano? Automatic
Is
17?
automatic deception and persuasion.
Fish crit
18.
tayo. Gusto mo?
Wait lang, wait lang.
Mas mataas pa yung ano.
Hindi lang.
Wala,
Unset, ano ba yung
Rogue.
ano? Silver tongue ano?
Ano lang yan, parang yung reliable talent ng rogues.
Ah,
Any roll, ano,
Below.
below 10 will be treated as 10.
alright.
So ito, treated as 10 siya.
Mhm.
So,
Okay,
10 plus
reliable
15.
talent. Okay. So, bakit 17?
May plus 2
Ah.
ka ba sa deception?
Plus-
Additional.
16, ang minimum mo.
8. Wait, kasi may plus 1 ako sa yung ASI ko eh. Nag ako, nag plus 2
Ah.
ASI, so plus 1 automatic.
Yung deception mo is 5 as of the moment.
Yeah, 5
Okay.
yun nasa...
Tapos persuasion mo is a 6, so 16 or ano. Okay, so thing is, these guards will possibly, but the wolf, that's the insight of the wolf that you're gonna be going against with. The guards will possibly be able to, but if the wolf feels that you are luring them, they will growl at you, and it's not a good thing if a shallow wolf will be growling at you. They have a +7 to their
Oh, shit.
it's a 15. Your
Wait.
deception meets it, so this one suddenly barks at you as soon as you trying to lure one guard out. The other guard holds the wolf and says that well, it seems that the wolf knows that I am on duty.
Walang guard doon sa hotel.
No.
There are not no no inside the no, they're not gonna be taking drinks on this high establishment.
Oh.
Masyadong high class to para sa para sa
Kaya pala. So, how about sa hotel mismo? Ano yung mga guests? Like, mga officers, sergeants, ganon?
nobles. You would see nobles, you would see people that are of high mga performers. Yeah, give me a perception check if ever you would see someone distinctive.
I'll roll.
Yeah.
Hi, Tim.
Perception.
Yep.
Perception, no? Ni true.
Yep.
Pwede ba ako mag-help? Hindi.
Yeah, I would say that, yeah. If you're helping, then yeah.
Advantage. Perception.
13.
13.
13. So you're looking at everyone. There's nothing that's really stand out. No specific adventures or warrior-like individuals as of the moment. It's a very end of the night.
Oh.
Walang guns in here?
How about, are there any other, like, lower tier na tavern near?
Nothing that you have passed by into. I would say that you have to go out and you look for such.
I talked to Santi if he thinks that if it's a good idea.
Will be... If it's nearby, yes. But I don't want to go out too far. In the middle of the night.
Heavy crossbow, Colton. For range weapon.
Meron ba DM na area here where I don't know, anyone with connection with security or guards? I assume such a big establishment has hired kumbaga security similar to the prison. I assume.
Okay, cool. I would need you to look for that investigation check.
Okay. investigation plus 3. 22.
With a 22, I would say that um, indeed, Alatea would sort of be talking with the guards from time to time. Uh, she will be communicating with them regarding who's in and possibly who's out. So, more or less, Alatea should be sort of the head of the security of the persona of this establishment.
Ah, I informed Trulalu of this information. It seems that person when I point to Alatea is the head of security here. She might know information about the prison we're trying to infiltrate.
Okay, I would say that with your investigation, um, you would sort of, parang, you would feel that,
Strong.
she is more concentrated on, again, well-being of the, you don't feel that she may have information on the prison itself because it's again that's a different establishment. So this gives you the signal that she's not the best person to talk with regards to details of the prisoners of Omwat.
No. How about the guard na nakakausap niya lang?
They are bound to their duties within this area. So you don't feel that there are no knights within the area but just guards.
Yeah, like, inisip ko kasi tanongin siya like, would you know anyone that I could request security for my or former friend? Yeah, he's very popular, who protection
Um,
from like
so yeah,
criminals.
okay. If you ask, okay, you're gonna be asking her directly that, right?
Yung guard na kausap niya.
Okay.
Pag alis ni Alatea, I
All right.
shoot kasi gusto
Okay.
ko masolo yung guard.
Okay. Sure. Do you wish to have a companion directly on service to you?
Yeah, kasama
Okay.
si True
Okay.
kasi siya
That would
yung
be
kumpara
costing
ngayon.
you 6 gold per day for a whole guard, 24-hour guard. Note that you have to provision for food, so that's another cutting of 2 gold for that specific guard. That's one guard. I'll possibly have that request be given to the Scarbullion.
Scarpool yun? Ang mahal naman, sasabihin ni Sandy. Saan ba nanggagaling yung mga
That's the
gwaldya?
most.
Saan ba nanggagaling kasi yung mga gwaldya?
Deployment are coming.
There's a prison nearby. I assume baka pwede akong magtanong kung pwede.
Sabi niya, ano ba to? Well, the defense or the security of the place is centralized within Scarbullion. As much as possible, this kind of requests be directed to them.
Nasaan yung office nila?
Medyo malayo. Ito. The actual place talaga.
Oh, so if I need the request, I'll place it.
No,
Yeah,
sabi niya,
so
ano ba
they-
to? Since you asked for it, I will forward this request. I will have a messenger by tomorrow be given this detail if you will like to pursue with it. But as for price, you'll be expecting to cut off about 8 gold per day for a guard.
Mahal naman. Huwag mo muna ituloy. Ako na lang gusto ko makikipag-usap dun sa office.
Okay.
Nandun ba yung mga schedules ninyo? Tinanong Sandy asked.
He just smiles at you at obviously guards will be that specific information. I would like not you to pry onto that.
Sal, okay. And I whisper to True, I'll take that as a yes. And I step back away from this guard.
Damn, is there a window ever in the room? Peek out if ever patrolling guards are found stored nearby the bullion and the bullion sobrang layo eh. So hindi mo hindi mo makikita kung may kung ano ang patrol pattern.
Ay, di and meron pa
Within the Gentries lang, sinasagot ko lang kay Colton.
ah,
And the estate, for the estate, obviously, yeah, there are guards who are within the walls and a good concentration within the front that can be seen within the Gentries. So, no details for the bullion because you have to be there and like take time to scout it. Uh, but for the for the Nightwall estate because it's like right in front of the establishment, you would see the guards who are and again it's a rotation within the premises. Okay, ano yung tanong mo? Ano
before
ba?
I leave, I'll talk to the guard. Like, I, as with any services, it would be a lot cheaper if I go directly to the guards. Would you know
Sabi niya,
they hang out?
I don't think
Tavern,
I don't think so, but sure, if you could possibly get personal notes. I mean, well, there are several taverns. Yeah, there are several taverns within uh, the other districts. The thing is, the Galesman and the Imeran district, ito yung medyo high society. So, the main tavern here would be the Gentries. But if you go towards the southern part of the Sanjon Villas, baka makakita kayo ng mas cheaper doon.
That's where they usually hang out after their trip.
Yeah, of course. This place, mahirap i-afford. What we are earning for the day will be spent out for the day as well.
I see. Thank you, kind sir. And I think I got the information that I need. I step away.
Nevertheless, yun yung cost. Roughly 8 gold
For
for guard. And if you have no specific special service, then you will not be getting any specific guards for your own.
Mm.
Alright,
Um,
so, ano yun?
Can I see saan ba pumunta si Althea? May room ba siya?
May specific
this.
siyang room on the second floor.
Susundan
Along
natin.
along with Gentris.
Oh, along with Gentris. Okay.
They're not on a room
Same
together. They have special
Same floor. Okay. Hmm.
I would say around 10 pero yeah, Colton around 10 but again if you're not resting then you will be spent out for towards the day. Possibly spend 1 hour or two, but that's the most because you need to sort of rest as well.
Umuwi na ba si Althea?
No, they're in the they're in
Nasa
the
accommodations.
nasa accommodation, nasa Gentris lang sila.
Ano, I mean, pumunta na ba siya sa kanyang room or nasa lobby pa siya or something or sa bar?
Possibly by around 12 but she's taking care, she's overseeing the bar as si Gentris ang wala. He's on his room.
Hmm. Paano kaya to? Can I try to talk to her and introduce myself as Jesse, a performer who just came by tonight.
Mhm.
I'll tell her that the security here is really great, but I'm just very nervous if I go out of this district. Like what are the guilds or groups that I should be, leery about? Like what emblems or signs do I have to, try to not be in vicinity of?
So yeah, ano ba to? I don't have that kind of information with me. I don't really work with the guild. But the guards are good. The vanguards and the actual guards are good. It's just that there's just stiff competition within my brother and the Embarcos. And honestly, I would admit that we had gone to several lengths thwarting their plan, and us them thwarting our plan. Again, uh, the embargoes are the leading people for magical protection and magical items, and while us are coming in with the in, but there has been some conflicts within the family. Uh,
That's interesting.
not not to pry, but again, we don't want to be against one another, as we have two different services. But sometimes our services cross paths.
Mm. I'm just scared. Like, how high is the crime rate here for like petty crime, like stealing and stuff? So, if I go around,
Next to none. I don't. I the place is well guarded, and with those wolves and with the vanguard snipe, uh, uh, there are less of the word. Although, if there are more crimes, if there are crimes that are committed, I would say that most of those crime are coming in within those walls. And he points to the estate,
the what?
the night wall
Sorry, I
estate.
don't.
He points that he parang on a indirect note, he says that kung may mga pinakamarami or may pinakagrabing crimes, tingin ko na-commit yon within the Nightwall Estate.
Mm, okay. So,
So he
ano,
doesn't
to,
see the royal family as clean, just to point it out.
oh, okay, okay. Um, so I'm just very curious then. If there are not a lot of crimes, why do you have like a very like tight prison? Like, are those prisoners from other towns?
There are a lot. Well, I guess that's the premise of why there are lesser crimes, because there there are good securities eminent on the area.
Okay. I'm just very, very curious. So what you want to say is that one, we try to avoid crossing paths between you and Anne Marcos, and two, um, the Nightwall Estate. We also try to avoid it if we want to, be as clean, quotation mark, as possible, right?
Mm, um, yeah, I would say that she didn't again. I It's hard to say unless I have very hard evidence against
Mm.
them. But there's a lot of claims.
Yeah, but
So
I trust your instinct because you seem to be an expert when it comes to security. And then send ako telepathic message to Santi na hmm, I was thinking maybe we can have like a big prison break. Maybe the royal family has some royal relatives maybe that they want people to escape. I don't know how we're going to do this.
We offer them help, to so that
I
we have a
don't know.
sponsor.
Yeah, I don't know how are we going to do this. This is very this is
No,
very
we
complex now.
we
well,
got the location of the tavern where they hang out. We can get uniforms for now, and then the schedule
well,
is
as
probably
of
go
this
and
point,
search the area.
since as of this point, since you have seen the Fankers card, you talked to one already. I would say that with the disguise kit and an hour per each, I would say that spending about 2 gold for each uniform just to replicate it. You will be able to replicate it spending an hour and 2 golds per each.
Yeah, and for the schedule, I think it's in Scarpol Boyon. I think that's where their shift or assignments are, and where they change shifts. So we got the
Oh,
uniform in check, and then we just need to get the schedules of the shifting so that we can switch ourselves into their shifts, and then we're in.
okay. You sound very confident. Me and Mr. Scrix believes in you.
But we're in, but I don't know how to get
If
out.
we can go out, that's the thing. Yeah.
Oh no, we can use the schedules as well. Switch out our schedules as well to go out.
Yeah. So, but at the very least, I think we have good information for at least
Already.
tonight.
Yeah.
Next time, we'll go to the taverns to get more info.
Yes. And then probably next to go to Scarbuyon to get schedules from.
Carboon. Yeah.
All right.
So yeah.
Okay.
So I guess everyone got to do what they wanted to do. I will
Yep.
expedite the time to Chubros 22, 6 a.m. You guys wake up. I mean, whatever you're doing, you sort of have your rested day for the day, and the guards came knocking at your door.
Guards. The guards.
Yes, the guards came knocking at the door of the room.
I would
Okay.
I would stand behind the door. Parang
Yeah.
when I open it, doon ako nakatago ko sa gilid ng door.
Okay. All right. How about the others? Who's gonna be opening the door?
I'm not sure. Basta when it's open, I'm gonna wait behind it.
Yeah.
May mga bago ako infusions.
Noted.
Like, new set of infusions.
Noted.
Active.
All of
Yeah,
them.
I'll open it.
Okay. Once Chase opens up the door, okay. We're here for TELLORI.
It's Estelle.
No, no,
Only
no.
left.
TELLORI.
Sorry. Oh,
TELLORI.
What?
Only left.
Lord?
oh,
He
who's
left.
Tilori?
Who's the Lord?
Well, I don't know where he is.
Is that the
Well,
that tag along that we hopped on with on our right? Is that what you're talking
Yeah,
about?
I think yung stowaway.
Is that Stowaway, the one who just asked if he could ride with us?
Yeah, I think that's him. He's not with us though.
Okay, sabi niya. Okay. It has been claimed that he was here on this room. Prior to this, we are tasked to escort him out of the city, and you're saying that he's not from your group.
Oh no, he's just Stowaway. We after we found out that he wasn't welcome here, we kind of kicked him out. Like we don't push
I
him
need
out.
you, NYROC, to make a deception check.
Ano ba siya i-help? Hindi.
Of course. What do you
Yay!
what
Okay.
All right.
Nothing of that sort, kind sir. Santi says.
Deception.
Walang ganun, Mars.
Can I bonus action bardic
No.
inspiration to hit?
you're gonna be
Yeah.
Oy,
with a
nat
20,
20.
yeah, you with the dirty 20, the guard says, "Oh, since he's not here, uh Miss Alatea, we have a visitor that seems to have escaped. Uh, let the guards know that we are looking for this individual, and you see yung parang main guard nag minor illusion siya of how TELLORI the male look like. You guys will be all the lookout for this. Pass it along to everyone. Tapos, Miss Alatea, please picture that uh, uh, this information are relayed to the other cards. Alatea uh, just ensured that the other cards will be aware of sort of
If
this manhunt for TELLORI.
if
Be on the
if we
lookout.
manage to have some information, is there like a cash reward?
If we surrender this person?
Yeah.
They say that we'll talk about that specific rewards once we catch the individual. Again, she's person of no grata for this town, and she should be uh, exiled as soon as possible.
I ask, how dangerous is this
I'm
man?
glad it has something to do with us.
How is I agree with
Yeah.
Chase. How is she
What did he
dangerous?
do?
Sabi, as for the details here, I mean, he is a member of a family from the magistrate, uh, as an emissary. We it's been an ordinance by the government not to have an emissary from a different fact or a different district inside
Oh,
Fangres.
Oh my.
such a weird ordinance.
Yeah. So
Wow.
medyo
Glad it's
medyo
not it.
personalan to pagdating sa district, mga district leaders.
Kaya nga eh.
I'm just
It's
glad
very
he got rid of
discriminatory.
him. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
we're
don't
Uh,
want
just
that
glad
problem.
he left. Yeah, we're just
Yeah.
glad we kicked him off.
Yeah. We just want that problem.
uh,
Mm, yeah.
okay, so at
Who
least
knows what kind of danger he might impose?
uh, si- at least everyone looks at you guys, says okay, everyone seems to check out. um, just make sure that you enjoy your stay, and apologies again for the sudden early notice from our guards. We're just doing our duties as the guards
Oh, no problem.
dissipate, making sure that the other guards are aware. So technically there's a little manhunt for Telori in the area.
We'll
May
keep a
bolo
lookout
siya.
as well. So,
Be on the lookout.
yeah. We'll be on the
Notice
lookout.
bolo.
So it's the start of the day. What do you guys plan to do? It's another day uh, from today. So what is the party doing?
It's recon day, right? This is the part where we start gathering info.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Alright. So like, yeah, I guess I'm gonna take
Okay.
Jesse and Telori, and
Okay. Well, okay. Let's look onto this. Okay. Sino bang mag-roll lang ako para masaya. Okay. Let's start with
Party ba tayo?
uh, Chase. Chase, where are you going?
Dun sa, ano ba? Ano na grounds ako nung sa gabi. Did I see any parking lot na malala sa
Mala
mga stores or not?
may mga parking lot, although ang pinakamalaking parking lot syempre nasa Gentris.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take the martini and go around like ulit to the
Anyone
stores.
anyone joining
Isasama ba?
may
Thank you,
sasama ba
Ray.
sa kanya?
Maghahanap ba sa
Sige yung drop off.
Hindi, kailangan nating magpunta sa ano eh. Gusto ko magpunta dun sa tavern na tinatambayan ng mga ano.
Kaya kailangan yun ano, mga
Oh, but
linen, clothes, ano.
Oh, I'm
Well,
gonna
since no one is making it the disguises, I would say that again, just to point it out, 1 hour per each disguise requires 2 gold for each attire.
How about just a mask?
Ako na lang. Kaso lang, gusto kong dumaan muna sa tavern before I make the disguise.
I want
Okay.
a mask.
Nevertheless, let's go round by round by everyone. Chase. So, where are you going?
Maghahanap ako ng mga ano, weapons.
Well,
Normally yung kapag ano, ah,
anyone with Chase right now?
Santi would probably go kasi si True would go with ano, NYROC.
All right, cool, noted. Okay, so Santi would be you make a roundabout of the area. Obviously, when you make a roundabout, the Scarbullion is well fortified from the outside, and you don't see any sort of magical place with magical items as much, except indeed for the embargoes. Embargoes again stands out with regards to their place being a place with magical items. So Chase and again Santi, what are you doing?
excited to drop off.
Are you going to the embargoes?
Right now, I feel like I need some ano, materials for gun parts and also probably a
Wing
greatsword.
tayo.
Yeah.
Ako naghanap ng wing boots.
Well,
I would like to let Colton like scout
uh,
the
later, later,
bullion.
later, 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 later. I will, we'll round about towards everyone. Okay.
Wing boots. Hindi
Okay.
ko lang alam kung kaya kong i-afford DM.
I doubt. I doubt with your current money.
Gold
But,
2 eh, di ba?
uh, so sorry. Okay. Okay. So you're going to the embargoes to buy stuff, right?
Yep.
Okay. Good.
May mga mundane items naman sila dito, no?
Okay. Yeah, of course. They would possibly have. Okay. I will note that in. Sige, unahin naman natin si Colton kasi ano ba to? Okay, Colton, what is Colton doing?
Scouting the bullion, and then if possible observe or track their shifts in terms of patrolling guards.
Okay, noted. You will get that information possibly until what time ka mag-i-scout? Whole day?
Just until 10 o'clock.
10 a.m.?
Uh, Wait,
10.
I'm doing this at the start at like I'm doing this like around 6 a.m. right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to do this like for like an hour at most.
Then you will not be able to know kung ano yung shift nila kasi hindi mo makikita unless
Until
oh,
the shift changes.
oh. You have to be at a, if it's a stakeout, it's gonna be a stakeout.
Sige, papasok. You can pretend to apply to be a guard so that you can have access inside.
Or you can just observe.
You will not be given the schedules outright if you just apply. Just to point it out.
I mean, unless you get
I feel
accepted pala.
want to observe the guard and like on like what time, like who's going to be changed, who, you know, all that.
All right.
I'm
So,
going to be observing
and
the
until what time?
Yeah, just make it a stakeout.
Sorry,
every
yeah.
day.
Until what time is the stakeout?
I'll do it until 10.
10
a.m.
10 a.m. Okay. Noted.
Yeah.
I'll let you know if you will see a progress of the change. Okay. Santi, saan ka?
Embargoes din, I'm looking for if I can afford wing boots pero wala hand cross.
Noted. Alright. Next is Telori. Telori, saan ka?
TELLORI is with NYROC and TRU.
Okay. Okay. NYROC, saan kayo ni TRULALU?
Oh, yeah, since, we already discussed with my cousin, just like, I bring them to the what do you call it again?
Register yan.
Nasa Gentries naman kayo na.
Oh, yeah, it's there. Like, and if my cousin, they're like, yeah, I'm tell them, like we talked about last night.
Okay. They,
Yeah,
ano,
this is
the...
amazing about talking about, and yeah,
Okay, noted.
here na.
Noted,
And,
okay. Although, until that time that they have the access for the spells, then that's the time that they can, ano. Okay, so, okay, unahin natin yung mga madadali muna. Okay,
Oh,
for...
yes, one more
Yes.
thing. I'm ask like Turalu and like we need to really sell this thing. So like, teach her how to pretend to be able to read minds.
No. The thing is long distance communication.
Oh yeah, okay. Like
You
like,
have to establish long distance.
you want her to, you want like to show like they're actually on the way to learning, mastering it.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Alright, cool. Noted. Okay. So, let's go first with the pinakamadali. Colton. Until 10 a.m., you are occupied. And you do see that the guards are heavily up. So, muscling in your way to the guards of the Scar Bullion would be a no-no. Muscling in with the way to the guards is a no-no. At until 10 o'clock, you don't see any shift yet. So, from 6 a.m. to 10, hindi pa yun yung shift, yung changes of shift nila. You don't see anything from the outside going to the inside because of how fortified this place is. at 10 o'clock, what do you plan to do?
I'll continue the stakeout until 2 in the afternoon.
Two? Okay. I'll get back to you afterwards. Alright, so, let's go naman doon sa tatlo. Okay, so, NYROC, TRULALU, and TELLORI. You guys had the opportunity now to speak with Gentris, and Gentris will say that, so NYROC, this is the three individuals that you want to join my group, my uh, uh, telegraphic mages.
Well, initially it was just the mage over here, but Jesse here showed some potential and showed eagerness, so I want to give him the chance as well. So
All
yeah,
right.
both of them.
Okay. So, what he did is, can I, can I sort of, can I get at least a strand of hair from the two of you?
Um.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
All right.
I. Yeah.
You pluck.
Give Screwex.
Which
Make a Screwex.
part? Which body part?
Just a hair.
Make a Screwex.
Sorry.
Will you, will you sleight of hand give him a Screwix hair?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
Please.
No advantage because this is again.
Yeah. Sleight of hand, sleight of hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, please, Tim.
17?
Okay. Sort of the whole night. Screwix was on your lap. Has run down towards your face, and you're able to easily pluck. Some shed got to your skin, and you are able to determine it. That's one that you give. Telori, how about you? Are you giving Gentris a strand? All right.
You'll you'll note Gentris will notice that instead of plucking a hair straight off of her head, Telori gets something. Yeah, Telori gets something from her pocket. It appears to be a necklace of sorts, like a locket, and then she gives a strand of hair from there. I'd rather
Is
not off the top of my
who I
head.
know it is? Is that yours or someone else?
No, it's hers.
It's hers. Okay. Akala ko kay kay Fly.
She also doesn't want to,
Akala ko kay Fly. Okay, carry. Alright, so, given the hairs, Gentris palms the two hair. Sabi niya, eto talaga mahirap, buti na lang kamo. We are on the magical, He fails on doing magic on the two hair.
Oh.
Yeah. Sabi niya, and when he does that, uh, mahirap talaga mag-transport na itong mga bagay na to kapag nandito sa isang lugar na may anti-magic. So basically, he fails on making the spell casting check against the anti-magic towers. He tries again, spending another spell slot. And this time, tumawid. Tapos he sort of closes his eyes and seems to be speaking with someone, and says, okay, he can see you now. He can see you now. Where is Screwwex nga pala? Kasama niyo tatlo?
Should be kasama ko, yes. Nasa shoulder.
Alright, okay.
Yeah.
Noted. Okay. He sees. No, tapos you so he's making a comment that one of you is a little bit short, but
Oh, what can I do? I had stiff neck, so my posture is very bad.
oh,
It yeah, so it'll probably get a go away after a few nights of rest.
okay. Um,
I understand that I'm a woman, but am I really that short?
uh, eventually, I forgot to tell him who's who, but um, suddenly the two of you hear a message. Uh, the message was Altares.
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 Okay.
He speaks to you again. Okay, so can you send a message to the person to the name that you just heard on your mind right now?
Okay, I'll try, but I had stiff neck, so
May migraine.
my spell
Uh,
might not work
how
properly. So
will you do it? Are you going to can you cast sending or ano?
no, I'm casting just telepathically, like
Telepathically?
yeah.
Okay.
To the person in front of me.
How
So
about
you have
Telori?
this person in front of me.
Can you sort of ano? Can you sort Oh, okay. Uh can you sort of speak to someone
Uh,
telepathically?
the Lord doesn't. The Lord doesn't have anything that a lot has telepathy.
Okay.
Oh, remember,
He waits for about 5 minutes Gentris looks NYROC. I seems that our candidates here are not capable yet. I know that at some point they will grow to possibly be able to do such things, but I don't think it's the best interest for me to hire them at this moment.
oh, it wasn't a question about hiring them. It was a matter of just showing them the ropes. Like I said,
Uh,
what's your name again? Else, what?
Estelle,
Elsa.
Estelle,
Estelle.
Estelle. Okay,
I still hear from
It's a
Shahar.
spell.
hmm
Estelle, my apologies.
from Solterra. Yeah.
Yeah, she's from Solterra, and like we talked about, you do want to set up a satellite officer, right? And I believe,
Yes, I would love to, but the thing is, I would I would love people to be like capable already to do it.
oh yeah,
I can see that they have potentials as they seems to have magical affinities or as well in their end, but I don't think that's possible as of the moment. And
oh, okay, I understand that,
mhm.
but it would really help if we could just show them the ropes and like have them convince our Sherpa back in Shalhar that this is a good plan.
uh,
But again, if you manage to convince,
sabi ni ano ni Gentis, the thing is my place is Pancras and I know that you're the one in Solterra. I will give you that opportunity to do that. Make sure that you go grow business on that place. Uh, it will be a good thing that you can sort of spearhead this thing with me. Kasi so the thing is hindi pa lahat ng ng Tincorran has this. Again, generally the main state only lang. Uh, you starting it off full Soltera will be a good thing. He sees it very positive, although yun nga lang, what he really has are capable mages. Sure, an office can be set up, but if we don't have the means to do it, I guess it's something that I cannot attend to as of the moment.
uh, can we see how it's done? Like how the process happens?
He looks at you and says, "Sure." Example. He gives you a, sort of an explanation. So, um, right here with me is my clerk and my mage. Example, I'm the mage. Uh, what he does is, if my clerk has given me the details of who registered in, I have someone who's listing everything, which seems to be connected by sending, and I'll just tell them the message of whatever I need to tell them. So if ever I need to tell them that uh, this message, this individual is this, please list them up as this, until magkaroon ng database. A sending can be done to cross-reference things to this database.
How does the information get relayed? Like,
Sending.
for example,
The sending spell.
can
So,
like if I ask a name, you would be able to pull it out.
well, I have my ledger here. I have some details. If I don't have it here, then give me some time and I can possibly cross-reference things. But if it's too private of a detail, rest assured that our status as cousins will not change that. I would like to protect the people who are registering. I don't want them. I don't want uh, to pry too much against people's will.
Okay,
You-
let's start something safe. Let's not, just let me know if I'm asking something that's too confident.
Sure.
I do respect that. For now, let's see. If I do recall, one of my companions was here to look for a fellow guild member of his. Let's try Lilymon.
Lilimon. I would say that nasabi naman sa Lilimon Higgins yung last name. But
Yeah, he gets
mm,
that.
mm,
Sorry.
that's fine. Hmm. Member of the Heaven's Thrones Guild had worked with the Embarcos regarding some stuff. Exited out the city 9 days ago. So specifically the same day that you. That's the most. I don't have any more information about on top of that,
Oh, okay. Oh, Lilymon left the city 9 days ago.
which is the timeline that you're aware of. Uh, ano. So as of that time, nasa Soltera siya. Then she should be coming back here. If there are so just that is just to point out that Lilimon never got to Fancres.
Okay.
So
How
you're
about
expecting her to be at here, diba? I know that
yes?
so yeah, Lilimon doesn't get the Fancres.
He never
That's the message that it's laying to you because of what he has.
got it. How about you guys? Jesse, Estelle, guys have any?
May list ng mga names dun sa taas kanina eh. Pero unless you guys want to pry onto something.
Let me throw in another one. Oh, you already mentioned it. Artelu,
Artilus Embarco.
yeah, Artelus Embargo.
Hmm. He works in the Embarco. Started the Embarco store a few days ago. And again, he's a tough competition. Records has been like 6 years ago.
Oh, can I ask like do
You're not
is
there. Ay, Trulalo pa si Trulalo pala. Oh, dito pala.
si
Oh,
Trulalo?
nandito ka pala.
I
Sorry,
checked.
sorry, sorry. Sorry, akala ko si Santiago. Okay, ano yan?
I wanted to ask how about yung stepfather ko, but I don't mention that yung father ko, but I don't mention that he's my father, like his name lang.
Did we got the name already? Did we
I
got
think so, yeah.
I think that's on
Yeah.
notes, right? Wait lang. I'll check the name. I forgot. I forgot the name. Uh, It's on the back. Ay, wala ka pa, wala. Hindi ko pala nilagay yung backstory niyo sa ano, no? Sa sheets yung dalawa niyo, no? Mamaya lalagay ko nga.
Wala ka.
Pero hindi, nasa akin. Wait lang. I know that it's here. Oh, nasaan yung ano? Yung backstory nun sa... Wait lang hinahanap ko yung backstory ng Fates.
There's you can get the thing, get the backstory thing in YouTube as well. You place it in the description as well, DM. But
Yeah. I have the ano yung sa Tincorran. I forgot about it. Darn. It's there. But it's not not the one sa ano. Kasi eto na. Eto. I got it. TRULALU. Okay. Okay. So, Termain, Evalis, and Barco.
Yes.
Okay, when you said that, he is registered on a different area. Although I cannot say where that is because it's not within the jurisdiction of our place.
I see. Thank you for.
You have an idea that is within Teresmonia, but again, you're talking about Tincorran here. So,
Yes.
kaya hindi niya sinabi.
Gotcha. I understand that.
So
he is
umabot
still in-
yung ano, yung registration hanggang sa ano, sa Teresmonia din. So
Sa
na
Teresmonia. Yeah. Okay, so I was just testing how far it is. So yeah, okay, I understand he's probably still in Teresmonia, but
when you said the name Teresmonia, he nods at you. See how far this extent of information can go, right?
yeah, it's kind of scary, but it's very useful.
Okay.
Flex pa.
Okay, Alteros and Barco. So yeah, 6 years was the last registry. Entered the city, never gone out. Never noted to be may mga umalis, pero umalis siya from time to time, but it seems that that's just for business. Okay, anything else?
Yeah. How about you, Estel? You might have some names that you might want to add. I've already asked them, and so did Jesse.
Is there anything you know about the Brigante over here?
Brigante. Emerald Buck has business with Captain Corsani. Yeah, that's it. What I have.
Oh, wait, sorry.
So meron lang siyang business with Captain Corsani. Who's this Captain Corsani? You're not sure who it is.
BM, how about si Lobo and si Guild, yung abusive guild master namin?
Si ano? Big Cat, no.
So they don't have record of
Big Cat, tapos si ano ba to? Ano pangalan nun? Sorry. I forgot the name. The name would be Boss Empaka. Yeah. The Nyalian Mob Lord. He seems to have registered in the Nails.
Oh, so he is registered, but Big Cat isn't.
No.
Hindi nakalista si Bigla.
Yep, hindi nakalista si Big Cat.
Mm.
Oo.
Okay.
Oh,
He's
Interesting.
trouble.
Okay.
then
So likely he's not been here or not basically on the big towns. If ever he's on the from the big towns, he never registered or maybe sneak in and sneak out.
oh,
Okay.
Anything else?
like I asked, how about does it apply to all jurisdictions, even religious sects? I
Yeah,
mean
yeah,
sects.
of course. Sabi niya.
Oh, so like even someone like Father Temostian will have a record.
Of course. The priest from Vivres would be registered here as well. In fact, it seems that he made reservation on the Gentris by 3 days from today.
Oh, interesting. Wow, it really is a good system.
Yeah, well,
Like you know,
not to pry on, but it seems to be that uh, everything that we need seems to have to be recorded by our mages. Although it seems that there is already a slip up. We'll try to look for that big cat.
Yeah, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
yeah.
Maybe
Make sure you remember, and then I describe Big Cat. Make sure you remember because he's affiliated with the Mob Lord.
oh, you're gonna
He,
get us in trouble.
he he looks at you and says, uh, "Funny that you know about that information."
Sabi
Yes,
ko sa'yo.
Yeah,
yes, he
that
was.
is.
Uh, I was very scared because he's a Mob Lord and I'm a very law-abiding citizen. I don't want to be affiliated with them in any way.
You realize that telling me those information, I can possibly cross-reference you with every other places, right?
Yes, you can cross-reference it to I'm racking my brain. You can cross-reference it from the embargoes in Conquest. Yeah.
He looks at you and says, "Ah, that family. Fine.
Yeah, that family.
All right. Okay. I'll jump over to to Santiago and Chase.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Unless you guys have anything else from the side of the Gentres.
None on my end.
None. Okay, carry. All right. So, from Chase into Santi, you guys came up to the embargo asking for something to buy early in the morning. Uh, Indeed, several mages are there. As soon as the mages comes in, um they open up the store. The magical place of the embargo uh, seems to stand out towards the area as lights and embellishments goes on. And what do you guys plan to do?
nasa loob na kami diyan.
Of course, unless you prefer to go outside muna.
Bibili na rin ako yaman din na. Kung meron.
Alright, what are you planning to get?
Ah, hand crossbow.
And
Kasi
crossbow.
hindi ko pa kaya yung wing.
Mm-hmm. I think hand crossbow is. Are you selling off or selling out? Ano? Actually, yung hand crossbow, pwede mo naman bilhin sa mga stores sa labas eh. That's something. But, but for hand crossbow, that's
75 bata eh.
75 GP.
Kaya naman ang GP.
I think you
Double
have,
check, double
yeah,
check.
you have enough. I think you have enough. 240 at this moment.
Yep, kuha akong isa. Tapos
Alright.
pwede ko pang tanungin lang if they have in stock yung wing wings.
Are you sure na hand crossbow yung gusto mo?
Ano ba to? Alam mo na yung rule natin doon. Pag may pera ka doon ka lang pwede mag-roll.
So,
Pag may
hindi
pera ka,
tincorran.
pag may pera ka, doon ka lang pwede mag-roll. Alright,
Spam yun.
so,
Hand crossbow lang, then I'll keep it in stash.
okay. How about you, Chase?
Uh, gun parts, especially for a slug type shotgun, and also a great sword.
Alright. Bullets na yung kailangan mo. Although you have no guns that could possibly carry slug types.
Yun
Wala,
nga.
wala ka pang
Parts
gun.
nga ng gun. Or slug type shotgun. Kasi I need to build it.
Yeah, I would say that. Pero wala ka pang blueprint eh. You don't have the blueprint yet. Once it comes out, then I would say that the time you could possibly start buying stuff.
Oh, sige, sige.
Parang
nothing
hindi
for
ka
me
to,
right now.
hindi ka tulad ni Colton na binigay ko na sa kanya yung blueprint. Nasa kanya na yung blueprint. He can possibly create it once it's there.
Sige.
Right. So once you got the blueprint, once you got the level for you to get the blueprint, you'll be able to start getting it na.
Sige, okay.
Okay. Okay. So what do you need?
Pretty much nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Alright. As you are in the store, you do see that sort of a caretaker was being asked by the members of the embargo. They say that si Artilus nasaan? Wala pa rin. And her assistant, this female individual, her name is Albi, and says, yeah, wala pa rin si Master. He's been out for more than 10 days already, and yeah, then I guess we may need to call in a foundering embargo for this. Sabi ni Albi, well, yun naman talaga yung yung objective. Pagka ganitong wala more than 10 days nang hindi nagsiserve ang isang head of store. So, yeah, let's call in the progenitor of our store already. As soon as they decided such, the mages circles out and sort of work with a certain table that has names roaming around them, and after which it summons a mage again. And this mage is a little bit of an elder. Looks at everyone and says, okay, so what's the problem with this store? Albi says, Lord Artilus has not been here for 10 days already, and he's not able to serve his purpose. Sabi nung older mage. Here's the thing. The Embargo family is in turmoil as of the moment. You cannot make proper purchases and proper management without the head store. And I'm looking at everyone. I don't see anyone who's capable to be head mage of this place as of the moment. Let's close out for business until we have decided when will that be. Tapos some of the mages, six of this kind of mages, and I'll be shows a sub. That's ang dami ko pang kailangan bayaran, and this is the only job that I have. Baka pwede nyo naman kami assign sa ibang branch. that is functioning. Sabi niya, well, kung walang magka-function na branch, no, it's not very fast, Colton. It's already took 10 days. Uh, uh, Non-functioning kasi sila eh. So, um, with no access to the vault and no access to providing magical protection, I don't see any reasons that this store should stay up as of the moment. We'll try to get someone, but the thing is, the family is in turmoil right now. Friends Embarco doesn't work on assigning people on where to go. So until that time, we'll possibly get some people to work with this. Tapos sabi na tong matandang to, ah, on a side comment on his own, saying, pang ilang store na tong nagsasara. The problem with the embargo is really is taking a toll, and workers are being affected. Sabi nung matandang to, I'll give you compensation for the next 10 days. But after that, you guys have to be on your own or unless you wait for a replacement to take over the store. All of the merchants, all of the mages seems to be on low spirit after hearing that. Chase and Santiago, what do you take of this?
So I have Santi just makes a mental note of what's going on here.
How about Chase?
Pretty much the same thing.
Alrighty, cool. As soon as that, sabi ng mga mages sa inyo, okay, is there anything else that you would like to buy? Eventually, anything in excess will not be accessible within the vault. Actually, kung may pera ka kaganina, Santiago, I will have you do 4 rolls.
Hindi kaya
Take the lowest.
Magkano na ulit?
Now, the thing is, there's no mage that has access to the vault.
Okay.
And what they can only provide would be only within the supply within the area.
Okay.
So I will have you make 4 rolls, basically make it almost impossible for you to get it
Yeah.
because it could possibly not in stock.
Yeah, gets it.
So, it's not that you are guys are going to do, then if you guys have nothing, then as early as 7 o'clock, the embargo store is already closed.
Oh. Sad.
Yeah.
Affected sila ng pandemic.
Yeah.
The pandemic called the worm.
Okay.
walks.
Colton, 2 p.m. You did see that there is a shift of guards at around lunchtime, but there's no gap. Alam mo yung parang dumating yung guards, they overlap for about 5 minutes, and the ones that were guarding exited out. This is not like a shift na may gap. It seems that they are well practiced with regards
So
to
it's a quick shift. So it's such a quick shift. It's impossible to like sneak in one. It's more of like a quick swap. Moment their shift is done, it's immediately quick. It's immediate quick swap for the next patrol shift.
No. It's not a quick swap.
Feeling ko
It's
overlap.
it's an
Feeling ko
overlap.
nag-overlap.
There's an overlap.
Nag-overlap. May situations where it needs sabay yung mag-switch.
There is a point wherein there are more than double the guards that are
Yes.
situated.
During the switch. Ang heavily guarded naman.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess after that,
I guess after that DM, I'm going to return back to the Jetris.
Knowing, okay. Okay, knowing these informations, Chase and Santiago, do you guys have anywhere that you want to go as of the moment?
Yung tavern na lang siguro. I'll go see what I can hear.
Okay.
Eavesdrop. Yeah.
Okay, okay, honestly, with regards to the tavern,
May eavesdrop ba ako in
what do
case they
you
hear?
what do you aim to get?
Actually, yung I want to glean if there's a parang weak point in terms of the shiftings or an entry na they had to make extra rounds kasi mahina yung fortification in that area. Parang ganun. Yung parang naselan ba sila kasi madalas pinapadaan sila sa a certain point because they don't know pero feeling ko may extra protection na kailangan dun sa area. Parang ganun yung gusto
Okay.
ko.
Um, okay, give me a investigation check.
Okay. Interesting. 19.
Okay. Based on the information that you found out, um, it's tough that to go into. It's the Scarborough is tough to go into. Uh, it seems that these are trained guards that are but that's because they are led by a vanguard guard. Uh, you will find a gap if ever there's a threat within the Nightwall estate, wherein the deployment of the vanguard guards will be concentrated there. Hanggat may vanguard guards na kasama yung mga gwardiya na to, you will sort of have a hard time uh, getting inside because you're dealing with uh, higher sort of level of knights.
Doon sa preso na yun, yun yung
Yeah.
mag-give.
And the priority ng ang priority ng mga vanguard knights is to protect, is sort of make a full protection on the Nightwall estate.
Okay. Walang any parang weakness in terms of shift or the building.
I don't think that they're gonna talk about it on a local tavern.
Mm.
They're not gonna talk about that on a local tavern. It's not something that you will be talking about. But you kind of have the gish that if ever you for the best chance to get in, you have to occupy the Vanguard Knights.
Na parang area o building.
Well, as for what you got, the Vanguard Knights are more into protecting the Nightwall estate. So if something is within the Nightwall estate, then the Vanguard Knights will possibly respond as fast as they can.
So parang sort of a diversion.
Correct.
Okay. Okay na ako dun sa information.
All right. So everyone is back at around 2 p.m. and the Gentris. What will be done?
Santi will start the costumes, the disguise.
What these guys are creating?
Boy, Colton's gonna tell you. I think Colton's
Guard?
gonna tell Son so far on like what's spending until afternoon just to like observe
Okay.
the Polion.
Good. Noted.
Guard uniform.
Ilang guard uniform ang gagawin mo, Santi?
Yung may kaya lang mag-disguise. So, 3. Sa akin kay Chase tsaka kay
Alright, I will less 6 gold for you uh, to accommodate that. Okay, how about the others?
I update them with information we got regarding our the people we're trying to know more about.
Mhm.
So I let the guild, yeah, Heavenstone guild and Chase know that Lilimon never arrived to Frank's Crest.
Well, that's indeed the case.
And
Uh,
then in regards to our other mission, Father Timosian will is actually has a reservation 3 days from now at here.
correct.
Yes.
Oh, so we can just kill him here
Let's
rather
not
than.
kill him here. I mean, this is my family business, yeah.
Okay.
But we can.
Since
I mean, if he knows how to pick a lock, maybe we
I
could
do.
sneak into his room. Learn his plans. You know.
Yeah, but the thing is that this play. I assume the hotel of your cousin has like CCTV cameras as well.
Yes, Truex can do it, I guess.
True. No one's
Yeah.
gonna, suspect a cat.
Yeah. Can someone brew like poison or something and have the
Oh,
cat?
But
eavesdrop
no,
muna. Tapos
That's the
ibubuksan
second
natin.
mission, ah. That's the second
killing
mission, but
killing
again,
within the
it's up to you
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
kung gusto nyong. So, are you abandoning the fact that you can't uh, uh, that you can't uh, rescue the other members?
Oh, no. It's just like, yeah, food for,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
that
yeah,
would be the second thing. The the event for the Father Temostian. But yeah, it's best executed that you will be getting everyone into speed with the
yeah, just like an update on that, and then yeah, let them know that uh regarding what's his name again? Oh my god, it's been mentioned so many times. Wait, Artelius,
Artelus Embarco. Oh,
yeah, embargo. I mean, not Artelius, like the embargo family has been mentioned more than once while we were gathering
correct.
information. Anyone can connect the dots there.
So yeah. Colton, the best choice is to lure the guards away. We would anticipate the imprisoned members. Yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
yeah. But the thing is, what is your course to lure the guards away?
Do we still have
Yung,
gunpowder?
yung kanina, yung
Isa lang.
something, Vanguard Knight,
The
they
Vanguard
will
Knights.
attend if something happens to the wall.
The
They,
Night Wall Estate. Night Wall Estate.
yun, Night Wall Estate. If something
Ah.
happens there, we know that they will be.
Yeah. Do we still have gunpowder? Or
Only
we
one
could,
keg.
start a
Only one
fire?
keg plus two more inside the. Two more lang, no? Tama ba?
Two, I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think.
Two
May
kegs with.
sinakay kami kay ano, di ba? Kay Chero.
Yeah. So meron kayong two kegs, total of three.
Oh,
Yeah,
what if are they doing a manhunt on Telori?
Telor.
Yep,
Yeah,
correct.
What
may bolos.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, what if
Be
we,
on the lookout.
at information got leaked air quotes that Telori was found sneaking inside.
Night Wall Estate.
Yeah.
Night Wall. Pwede rin.
I
Yeah.
mean, they'd go
And then
down.
inner explosion would do probably a 3/4 powder thing.
Yeah.
Just to call their attention. But so in terms of distraction, that would be it. Pero should we go inside first, those guys, and then just time the explosion? But that would mean splitting the party. Haha, haha.
Correct. The guys that will be going there will be going there.
Unless Ruex can make the explosion for us.
No, it's not.
I mean, can he?
No, we can do a lot of things.
He's not
I mean,
he's not that big to ano. Nagpakuha pa nga siya ng keg sa'yo eh. So he's not gonna do it on his own. So,
Pero pag sinindihan niya lang, sisindihan niya lang.
yeah,
unless gusto niyo i-sacrifice yung Cherokee, parang car bomb. Just kidding.
Hindi,
No.
hindi. Ano siya ilagay sa bag,
No.
sisindihan lang. Alam mo yun?
Like it would like with a wick.
Kasi kailangan ko lang naman ng 3 ports eh. We're not making, blowing down walls. Kailangan lang may pumutok para
Yeah.
sumugod sila
Someone
sa
just has to
escort.
leak that, Tellori's been spotted going inside. Trying to go inside.
As a
Yeah, just
distraction.
just
But we
like an
need to
anonymous
Okay,
coincide.
letter
okay.
na lang.
Okay.
Anonymous
Time
letter.
everything that you need. Since you're creating three outfits, as for the time, you are all done with the outfits by around sorry, it's now 2 p.m. na eh. 5 p.m.
5 p.m. Yeah.
So from 5 p.m. I would need you guys to time the things that you will possibly do. Where is everyone positioned? Where is everyone doing their thing?
Oh, are we also
Feeling
already
ko,
there?
kailangan plansyahin muna yung plano na
Uh,
we go in there, find the prisoners. Once we locate the prisoners, determine a way out, and then make the explosion. Para pag sumabog, we go to the exit plan.
Now, how do
Ang
you
problem
go in
lang,
there?
hindi natin alam yung mapa sa loob.
Correct.
So, we need screw-heads to go inside. To
Why
check
do
the
you think
vicinity.
the cat won't likely be the cat would
I
be shut down or gonna be
because
captured as well.
there's no way to go inside unless we go inside. Or we can go to Scarboyon to get a map. Pero mukhang malabo.
Or
You're
we
not
can do
gonna
the
get a map
prisoner
on
route,
that.
someone
Yeah.
volunteers to be a prisoner, then
Or we can pretend to be like new guards na parang for orientation ng area muna as the first in para lang may reconnaissance of where the exits are, where the entrance are,
wait,
nasan yung mga high profile prisoners.
yeah.
And then the
Kind of,
following day, we can go inside with the fake prisoners.
wait, that's a vanguard at ranks jail guard, right?
Yes, of course.
So like if we can get like if we're vouched, if the new guards are vouched by vanguard, that should make things easier, right?
Not
Yeah,
really.
I'm not sure.
Not.
Pero we
It's
can
not. It's
pretend
not a
as like
thing. It's
rookies
not
for orientation.
Uh,
So that, can you show me the rope, sir? Yan, parang ganun kind of thing. Just so we get the lay of the land. Kesa pasok tayo blind.
Okay. And in the meantime, how are we gonna leak the information about the lorry? Like,
Siguro best is to like spend some time going around taverns, making small talk about TELLORI.
spread rumors subtly, like
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Sa mga
word,
taverns,
word on the street is that
Or
purposely,
or we can impose ourselves as one of the guards, like a patrol guard, and we found and then quote unquote found Telori, and then they blew up the night wall estate and all that stuff. We can do that. We
pwede
can
rin,
impose us.
run around the city as guards and then asking for help na we got word that this fugitive is at the night wall estate. We need help,
Yeah,
we need help. But
yeah,
that would be
passing it.
immediate kasi kailangan timed yung ano natin na once we secure the prisoners and the exit route, dun lang dapat tayo gumawa ng commotions. Kasi if we make the commotions beforehand, mababawasan yung security. Pero magiging time sensitive yung mission. Meaning,
And also,
kailangan hit and run tayo. Wala tayong
also,
oras. Kasi babalik din yung nights if they find out na fake yun.
I mean,
oh yeah,
how
we
big
can
is
also.
the night wall state?
Sorry, continue.
Like, oh, sorry, like, yeah. If night wall state based on the map's pretty big, so like, I think it may take some time for them to like, scout every corner, look for just one person, right?
Yeah. But I think we go inside to find the lay of the land first.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I'm gonna pretend.
I put the lane of the land in night wall state, right? So I mean the night wall state. I did like put some like scouting, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
but the thing is, you cannot see into the estate because of the high walls. The walls are way higher than the actual premises. The actual premises inside
Well,
are
I only got the looking at it's only like 100, like a 10 feet, like 10 feet high,
yeah.
10 meters
and
high.
pwede mo namang ano
So
make an explosion outside the wall.
So yeah, you're gonna be possibly gonna be routing at start. You're gonna be starting everything at around 6 p.m. Executing your stuff. What do you
Yeah.
guys? What will you be guys doing by then?
Wait, the-
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, did I cut off? Ako nag-cut off.
Is is like I need the lay of the land. So I need someone to show me the ropes. Where's the locker?
Oh yeah, how are we gonna
Where
do
do I
that?
go for rounds? Where are the nearest exits?
Yeah, they might
That I need to
for right?
Yeah, was it keep track on
I
like
think I should.
on the
Oh yeah,
patrol
you have
route?
the forgery. Yeah, you have the forgery thing.
Yeah, during my time in Bullion, did I get to like keep track on where their patrol routes are DM?
Yes. Why? You were looking for gaps, and to be honest, gaps are very 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 minimal. Because of how they change shift and what are they looking for. It seems that the best way is to uh, be invited inside.
Well, that's also like
Sneaking would be a challenge, a very hard challenge, but it can be done if you want to. So sneaking is a challenge. Uh, the best way to get inside is to be invited inside. So there.
Then kung invite inside, can we forge something?
No, what I
Tapos pag
mean.
ipadala sa kanila na, uy, someone is outside, papasok.
Correct.
Something like that.
Well, what I mean invited inside is someone may have been caught or be sent to jail. Uh, someone wants to be like since this is also a place where the guards are training, then the guards you can be pretending to be guards that on training. So yeah,
Sa Star Buyan,
sa Scarball
actually,
yun.
the thing is for the map,
You
uh,
don't have the map because you don't have again there would be no an actual yeah yun ang hindi niya ano yun ang may mga ano may mga place okay DM does Colton know how to create night uh I would say no. Alchemist, ano ba to? We need something to put ever in charge. Yeah,
yeah,
indeed, correct, correct. You need to
yeah.
get something that ano that put interest on the to you guys. But yeah, so yun ang challenge, honestly. But I guess you haven't got to anything final, but you got some details here. And I would suppose that it's a matter of execution anything at around 6 p.m. on the following day. Uh, Not much has been accomplished, but nevertheless, this is where we end our session for tonight. Uh,
parang information naman na nakuha. It's like they
Although,
need the plan to execute na lang naman.
yeah, the thing is, yeah, that's what you need. That's what you, as I would need you guys to actually. But nevertheless, this is we end our game for tonight. I will see you next week. Hopefully, you guys will be executing this. Time will be passing through. Nevertheless, on our next session, you guys will be starting at Chubros 22 6 p.m. With that, thank you very much.